Angeles, and let me tell you, something about Fridays. It's so amazing what we're going to show you tonight. It is absolutely incredible values, major one-of-a-kinds, big top of the hours. I even have, you notice this little bauble here? That's a 20-carat Rubellite. It's clean, too. We've got amazing pieces all night long. It's going to be so much fun. We've got amazing wheels, too. So, have I said amazing? It's kind of amazing, you guys. We have a wheel coming up in this hour that is very special and very affordable. And then, in hour number 2, you're going to see a Tanzanite wheel with 3-carat stones, 5 only, and they're all one of a kind. So we're going to have some fun with that as well. And the beauty of it is, well, the value is going to be unbelievably good. Such a special opportunity for you. And whether you like rounds or pear shapes, cushion cuts or trillions, we got you covered tonight on this wheel. And they're going to be really well priced. So it's going to be a special wheel, that's for sure. And Blue Wing, Black D's, they're on their way out. So we're so excited to bring those to you. We have also some really unusual pieces. We've been raiding the vaults of late, getting ready not only for the big Gemstone show, but also getting ready to create a lot of brand new for you now that Tucson is just about wrapping up here this weekend, the next couple of days. So we've been finding some really special pieces, and some of them are pieces that we're going to bring to you tonight that are pieces you may never have seen before. Pieces that are totally couture level, but with a price that is good old-fashioned TVON value. So loving those as well. Plus, if there are any requests at all, we can help you out with the requests tonight. As a matter of fact, I have Joanne's request up first. I've got Judith's request after the bottom of the hour, and I've got Joe. I don't know Joe. Do you know Joe? We've got Joe M. He made a request for a gents blue zircon, so I have that for you. So I'll just shout it out. Joe, whenever you're ready, we got you your blue zircon gentleman style. So that's here too. So lots to get to on the way. Plus, it is February, so we're celebrating with some very special February birthstones. We've got our beautiful amethyst. It's our best variety of amethyst. We love to bring you only the best in amethyst, and that's not something you see just anywhere. So we're going to have a ring tonight that is a 4-carat plus in an amethyst in a really traditional style, but of course it's amethyst like you've not seen elsewhere because we got the best quality. So it's funny, our amethyst looks better than most people's Tanzanite. So it's probably what you'd expect around here, right? So we're going to bring in amethyst ring. It's at a very, really incredible value. Plus, yes, Joanne's ready. Do you know what's on the wheel already, Antonio? Her ring is waiting. Yes. So you know what? Without further ado, I was going to tell you a little bit more about what's happening, but maybe we leave it a surprise, or should I just tell you there's a 3-stone yellow diamond ring that looks just like the one that's $8,000, which I do still have, and it's $8,000. But if you want something a little bit more affordable than that, but the same exact style, we got that too. So I'll be previewing that throughout the show, but Joanne's ready. Let's show her a little custom-made design in diamonds and a flower ring, and I know why she likes this design. She's actually getting it to stack. So let's show it to you, and here it is. Our first item of tonight on a very special Friday is going to be a fun one tonight. Hope you can stay with us all night long. It's going to be good. We got such a the lineup is going to be fabulous, but I will remind you, we're still dealing with allowed one-onlys or limited quantities or last call quantities. So if you have a favorite or something that you see on the wheel that you really like maybe it's item number, no, you can't have this one. This one's 5700. It's only for Joanne. We made it specially for her. So there it is. It's 5700. But if you have a piece that you like on the wheel, you probably want to dial in on the early side because there are a lot of limited quantities here tonight. So keep that in mind and we'll hook you up with all your favorites. But it's going to be definitely beneficial to be on this phone lines ready to go early. So here is, 5700 is our 20-point round diamond. That's a yellow diamond. First time we've seen this single floral ring with the yellow diamond that is a natural fancy yellow diamond in the center. That's how we start our show. Specially made here. It should be in the system, I hope. It's also, did she want a 6, Antonio? I think because that's, I mean, I'm going on my notes here in my memory, which there's a lot of different requests swirling up there. Is that an 8? Okay, so we're going to size it 4. You know what? Never mind. It says it's a 6. I think it's an 8. I looked at it. Yeah, by looking at it, it's definitely not a 6. So actually, I think that's just a situation where the bag is lying to me. So we'll check that. But it's 20 points in the yellow VS diamond round. It's 82 points in the diamonds beside it. That'll be the white diamonds. Let me just check it right now because it definitely does not look like a 6. And sure enough, it is an 8. So Sometimes the bags lie. I just panicked for a minute because I'm like, I think she wanted an 8, right? And then there we go. So it is an 8. So take a look at this. Here's what we're going to do. Show it on the hand really, really quickly here. Oh my goodness, Kevin, you got the disco ball and everything. My goodness, I love that. What does she think of the flower ring? Now, I know this is not how she's probably going to wear it because she's got other pieces in florals and things that she's going to probably stack together. So how about this? A carat 02 total weight. It's in the yellow gold, which she did request, I believe. So it is a size 8. So I just confirmed that. So don't, hesitate to, stack it up, layer it up, however you want to do it. But I've got one and one alone. So I know, unfortunately, not everyone can play on this one, assuming she loves it, and I hope she does. But it's going to be a really killer value. That's $999 if she like it. So fabulous idea. 20-point VS yellow diamond in the center, and then it's got the 82 points, all perfectly done. I mean, this is pave in the petals, but then you get that beautiful design where the diamonds are continuing down either side of the ring. So it's really, and then there's that asymmetry that I love about this that makes it look like you wrapped a literal floral and a stem around your finger. So it's a great look. That's one only, $999, and it is an 8 in the yellow gold. So fabulous idea there. Let me know, Antonio, if she wants that one. Otherwise, it is gone. All right, congratulations. So next up, boy, you'd think I'd be ready with my next item, but I'm not quite there yet. I didn't expect her to be jumping so quickly on the lines. Thank you for doing so. Look at this. This, every time I see it, I look at that ring, and it's probably not going to sit on its own here, but it looks like a pink sapphire. And you know what I'm going to do is try it on the hand first. Now, this one says it's a 4.5, and it is a 4.5. So I'll try it there first. This is kind of the uniqueness. This is all one ring, but that stone, first of all, in item number 1098, that stone looks like a pink sapphire. It looks like your perfect hot pink sapphire. In actuality, it's a tourmaline, but they don't usually give us this much kind of, bright pop of color like you're seeing there. We'd intentionally do one of the trillions kind of open, and then the other one is going to be the traditional halo of diamonds around the pink tourmaline, but it's a really special look. It's, we'll size it for you. What I can't do is change the gold color. You're going to find out why, because there is a major discount. Will it sit this way? Let's find out. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, goodness. I'll just zoom back a little bit because we're, giving it a little extra room here. And then I'm just going to show it to you here, and I'll hold it, and we'll see who wants it, because that ring is a one only, and it's just in the white gold, and we're going to size it to whatever size you need. But I think it's a really cool pinky ring, actually. So the way I had it on, I kind of like that way. I'll make it, how about this? Instead of even $9.99 or $8.99 or even $499, which really gets it low, for a solid gold piece, we're going to make that one for one caller only at $449. That would be it. So for a pink tourmaline that looks like a sapphire, it's got the perfect, bright, hot pink color. It's not fuchsia, it's not red, it's not purple, it's not blue. It's a true pink, but it's got a lot of saturation to it and a really cool, unique design that you don't see every day. So $449 if you'd like that one. Just again, stepping outside the box of what you may already have, perhaps, giving you a really cool look in that amazing white gold. So that's a one only. Let me know if you'd like it. Any requests so far? I know, Virginia, you had a caller already on the phone lines. Oh, well, interestingly enough, was it the specific one from last night? Oh, I gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if they're like psychic, but we actually have one being made right now. It's, as far as I heard an hour ago, it's going to be ready probably Wednesday or Thursday of next week. And it's going to be part of a set with heart-shaped earrings to match. Does that sound good? So who was it? So Sharon T, could you please join me next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I can give you an update. It should be ready Wednesday or Thursday next week. And we're going to have a pendant and earrings in amethyst, heart shapes to match. Yes, Jess. Oh, good. She made a good choice. I love to hear that. And that was Irene or Eileen? Irene. Hi, Irene. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad you love your Tanzanite cushion cut. And thanks for calling us just to tell us that. Speaking of amethyst, you know what? I don't know if you ever dreamed, Sharon, you'd see something like that. Let me show it. Maybe I start with it on the hand here, just because it's so large. I mean, remember, I just zoomed that camera back to, show you that pink tourmaline. Look at this. How cool is this? This looks like modern art that should be like a sculpture on the wall of a museum, doesn't it? But it's artwork for your neckline. It is a pendant. It is super, super cool. I wish we had a dozen of them. I have one. It's item number 3031. It's only in the white gold. You've got to call me. This is wild. And listen, I know we do a lot of traditional styles and a lot of classics. This is so absolutely statement, beautiful, rare. We put in 2 different rounds that are going to give you a total weight of 25 carats of that gorgeous Brazilian amethyst, but it's also, they're rounds, but they're checkerboard faceted. So you get so much faceting off the top that looks so incredible. And then you get your diamonds. There's diamonds going to be paved in that one circle that's open as your bail. And then you've got a couple of other circles that are just that near finished gold. Now, this is where you want to dial early, because here's something that looks like, and remember, I've had this before. It was maybe, I want to say like 2 years ago, and everybody loved it. And we ran into the same issue, was there was only one. So here's what I would recommend, because I think a lot of people are expecting a piece of this size. There again against the hand. Here's the measurement with the ruler. I think a lot of people are going to anticipate a $29.99 price tag. And that's what my memory is telling me the last one was. It's over 2 inches in length. As a matter of fact, you're going to get a little over an inch in width here as well. This ruler doesn't fit great. There it is. Yeah, it's an inch in the actual side to side at the widest point there. So we have one. It's spectacular and brilliant and mod and super cool and statement. Necklaces are still having their day, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I want to show you also, let's just look at the back here and the front and show you this amazing, amazing look against the hand here so you can really see a size perspective on it, but it is nowhere near $29.99. So this can be yours if you really call quickly and just tell us you like it, because you're going to want to put yourself at that front of the line so you don't miss out, because it's really rare to see these larger stones like this. Let me also set it up close. I will try to do at the same time here. I will zoom back a bit as well. So let me hold it there, and then I will go ahead and zoom back, and look at that. Look at that. You know how, remember that, what was that ad that used to say, look, Ma, no hands? Well, look, Ma, 2 hands, but I did it all by myself. So there we go. I know, my mom's not impressed. It takes much more than that to impress her. She's tough to impress. Probably because she's so impressive herself. You like that? I mean, that could be why. All right, so let's do this. I got one, make it $999 first caller, and that is a better look at that prismatic briolette cutting that you have, or checkerboard faceting. It's really actually, look, it's actually, do you notice this? It's a double-sided. I was looking at that going, wait a minute, there's more faceting than meets the eye. I looked at that and going, I'm seeing facets in the back too. Sure enough, there it is. Double-sided checkerboard faceting front and back of each of the stones. What's up, Joyce? I saw you wanted to get my attention. Whoa, wait. It's not, well, listen, we're here every night I'm here fielding your compliments on our jewelry. It's not every day you get a compliment from the husband. That's pretty good. So Sandra, now that was a turquoise and then a pink and a yellow and a white diamond ring. And she said, not only do I love them, my husband likes them. Well, that is impressive. So that's really, really exciting. Well, thank you, Sandra, for the call. We appreciate, or was it a call? Or was it a Facebook message? Okay, so thank you, Sandra, so much. Appreciate that. Well, we didn't get her husband's name, did we? Because we could shout him out too. You know, gotta love a guy who appreciates the good jewelry as well. So $9.99 on this one. Boy, that makes me happy to hear you love your jewelry. That really is what we're here to do, right? And it's one thing to see it out the door and anticipate you getting it at home and opening that box. It's another thing to hear your compliments and rave reviews after the fact. So that's really exciting. So thank you. All right, nobody wants that amethyst. I want it. Can I start? We should do like, I think I'm going to impose like a, you know, we do like a 2-minute clock on an auction, a 60-second clock to get an open. I'm thinking about doing like a 60-second low clock, you know, when I really want to add it to my shopping cart, you know what I mean? And I just want to like give you a chance, of course, because that's the job, and give you first dibs. But then I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I can take it now. Like, do you ever do that? You know what I mean? You ever been like fighting for a piece that's one of a kind? You know, it's a little competition, and you feel like more of your shopping prowess really comes out, right? When you are the winner. Well, that's what is happening here. It's just a one of a kind superstar piece, and it's $9.99. So I think if it was $3,000, leave it. At $9.99, special piece, great way to try it. You know what I'll do? Maybe Kevin has put it against the neckline too. Why not? Because just to, again, the size is so incredible here. At 2+, what was it, 2.5 inches? So just to give you an idea, like if we're looking from a distance, what that's all about, you can get another look at it here, which is really to kind of take it all in. So size-wise, it's incredible. So anyway, and the color is really impressive, and it's a couple of representatives of this month's birthstone, so a really good way to go. So one more time, and a big bail. So if you got a DBTY, if you've got something maybe like those Omega chains, you got a little bit larger kind of chain, because this really, it's a larger piece, so it probably warrants a larger chain. So grab it if you love it. That's available if you would. And then let's show you what's next. Don't forget, we've got, hey Joe, if you're out there, Joe, we've got the big blue zircon. It was so weird. All my requests lined up were for Joanne, Joe, and Judith. So we like our J's around here because we have Jess and, you know, Joyce and Joanne, and who am I missing? Anybody else? That's it? Are we down to just 3 J's? Is that it? Man, remember when we used to have like 6 or 7 J's in the house? All right. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Okay, I'll just go by Joran from now on. Okay, that'll make it better, right? All right, so let's get on with it. We got a really, I just want to flash this for anybody who wants to, you know, hang out in the museum for a bit. Look at this. Woohoo, yeah. Wait a minute. This ring is defying odds, defying gravity a bit. Look what this is able to do. I feel like I should be hosting Cirque du Soleil right now. Look at that. Look at that. What's going on there? The band is hovering above the wheel. Well, that's because the stone itself is so huge. The stone is, it's levitating, you guys. It's a really, I mean, that is some serious Cirque du Soleil stuff right there. I've always that's truly like, you know, if I wasn't doing this, I would want to be like on Broadway singing and dancing, which I can't sing and I can't really dance. So, you know, but it's just like, you know, if I could just do anything, that's probably, some people would say like, oh, if I could do anything, I'd be an astronaut. No, I'd want to be like a performer on the stage, you know. But if not that, maybe like Cirque du Soleil would be fun, right? Probably have to have a little bit, ever heard of it? Ever familiar? Right, we all know that, right? Yeah. Which you should go see. My favorite show of all time, stage show, Cirque du Soleil show, is Michael Jackson's One in Las Vegas. And it has like no clown baby, that stuff. It's not that. It's not that. It's just like, but it's really good. So anybody who's going to Vegas, that's what you got to go see. Anyway, let's talk about this Rubellite, because this is just amazing material. And I don't know, can I get it to sit normally? There we go. There we go. Sit there. It went to obedience school and it passed. So here we go. Sit and stay. And now we're going to talk about a 20 karat 92 Rubellite. That's item number 5650. That for being a 20 karat plus is really, really impressive, that clarity, because Rubellites usually have no clarity, and this one's got a lot going on for clarity, which is why it does that. It lights up in these fuchsia neon amazing tones. It's a carat of 5. A beautiful pear-shaped yellows. I mean, look at that. We even added yellow diamonds to it to make it more interesting. And that is going to be for one color only, so I just wanted to let you know it's here. It's not inexpensive, but it's one of those museum pieces, like I said, when you're getting prepared for the Loose Gemstone show, and it's going to be your first one in many, many, many years as a network, you kind of come across some pieces that are museum worthy, but you definitely want to, you know, bring them out on the early side with diamonds. So next I'm going to show you a pink zircon coming up that's a similar color. But this has got the most really specific color, which I just can't even wait more than 20 minutes to show it to you, because it is so fantastic how this specific stone, and we know these pinks as being different kinds of colors. Sometimes they are a little bit richer stone. They have a little more kind of like that extra body to them. They've really got a little more oomph than, you know, certainly there's a lot of pink stones out there that are really pastel, that are really very, very light in their saturation. And then, you know, what we've been seeing out of, whether it's in Barnes or the Rubellite you just saw or the pink zircon, is that these are the stones that really show you that rich cranberry red typically. But then every now and then you're going to get those really, really special stones that give you what is my favorite, which is going to be that Padparasha-esque kind of look to it, where you get a little bit of golden orange to it as well. So it's pink, but it's got a little bit of that extra golden color to it also that makes it so just different and unique. And then with all that, you get the double refraction that a zircon gives you as well. So it is just off the charts rare, really decadent. It's 1008. I just wanted to show it early because obviously there's just one and we want to make it easy for you, and it's loaded with diamonds. I mean, loaded with diamonds. This is a classic style mounting. It's a variation of our signature look, so you get that, you know, pave dome style on the sides. You get the halo that still makes it traditional, but I'm going to price it cheap because that's how everything is going tonight. We are here with a limited audience on Fridays. It's our most limited audience of all the 6 shows a week that we do, so we are ready to get you extra special values as a thank you for being with us. And is going to happen on this one right here, right now. Take a look at that. That's a cool stone, isn't it? You see it, right? It's a little bit of golden. It's a little bit of mauve. It's a little bit of that pink. And then it's got a 3-carat size to it, plus 61 points in diamonds. Right now, actually, it will only be in the white gold. Let me get that fingerprint off of it. I'm noticing fingerprints on a lot of this jewelry tonight so far. And then while I do it, I'll show it up close here with the background. Yeah. I've been calling, how many times have I said Joe, right? Or was it John? Because I was saying Joe. Okay, Joe. I've mentioned him a couple of times already. I have a blue zircon for you, Joe. See, people arrive, sometimes it's what you call fashionably late, right? Sometimes you arrive at the party or the club fashionably late. Nobody wants to be the first one arriving at the club, right? So, you know, we're gonna help you out, Joe. I got that next. So that's a zircon as well that's coming up. But this is that great finishing on the inside. You've got that pinky golden orange, which is really special and rare as can be. And, you know, it's supposed to be a 2888 ring. Let's try something a little different for you. I'll make it easy and simple and just a fabulous buy when you want gorgeous VS diamonds. And then, of course, the double refraction, which you just cannot deny. I'm still working on getting that little, there's a little something. There we go. It's a little fuzzy wuzzy. While I'm doing it, Kevin, I'll try it on the hand for everybody. Size 6 right now, but no issue to size that to any size you need at all. So no problem there. But we've got one in white gold. Let's get it out the door. I mean, isn't that dazzling? I think now from a further away distance, you're seeing more of even that golden color that makes it so special and rare. How about this? Not even $2,000 or $19.99. These are just incredibly rare. They were all one of a kind mined. As soon as they would mine one that was actually these colors, usually the pink, but this is that more unusual, they would literally ship them directly to us. We had a great arrangement with the actual miners on the ground that were in Sri Lanka. This was early parts of 2020, so a good 2 years ago now. And you see that dance. See how it's yellow and blue and red and green and orange? All of that is that brilliance we normally see out of diamonds, but you're getting it in a zircon, which is a fabulous, natural, rare stone. How about this? I've got it for $1,399 for one caller, and then the blue zircon is next. So that'll be coming up by request. We got a blue zircon, and it's a gentleman style. So we'll stay with the zircon family for just a moment and show you something really breathtaking in an amazing zircon with that bright, vibrant pop of electric blue color. So that, oh, and I didn't mention something. I mentioned the amethyst. I mentioned the tan. I have a pair of Fawn diamond stud earrings. And they're huge. And if you guys at home are hearing that every couple of seconds, that's the wheel. The wheel is grumpy tonight. Sometimes it gets in this mood where it just makes this really very unattractive little noise. And so if it happens to pick up on the microphone, it's not indigestion, it's just a cranky wheel, okay? Because it sounds a little it just did again. And so anyway, so yes, never mind the wheel. Let me know if you'd like the pink zircon. Let's show the blue zircon next. And we've got a really special pair again of Fawn diamonds. So that's going to be coming up, one of our big top of the hours, because they are super limited. So Fawn diamond stud earrings for all my, you know, diamond stud earring gals out there that are always asking for more studs. We've got them for you. So that's going to be, I would venture to say it's also going to be an awesome Valentine's Day opportunity too, if you wanted to get somebody something really unusual that you just can't go and buy in a store. So here we go. That's the blue zircon for Joe's request. So yeah, the wheel looks like it may be spinning out of its center. So that could be explain its unhappiness here. So there we go. Blue zircon's going to be item number 998. So here's what we got. A gent style, which is heavyweight in gold. And you've got a really cool blue zircon in the center. That's going to be our 427. So really thrilled to be able to bring you some of these larger stones. We get them. These have been in our inventory for a while. So instead of seeing some of the, you know, you've probably seen them for some crazy prices out there because there is a very special rarity they have. But the deal with TVON is that you're going to see a different price, and that doesn't mean we're lacking in the quality. It means that actually, great story here. We have a great relationship. The ownership here has a wonderful relationship with the family that really owned and operated the mines there in Cambodia for the longest time until, of course, they shut down it was about 12 years ago or so. And so there are no mines there for the blue zircon anymore, but obviously the family is still, you know, really, I'll say integral in the gem world. I mean, you don't spend generations in the gem world and then just jump to like, you know, something else. You don't just become like a shoemaker overnight typically, right? You stay tied to that gem community. And so this is really material that we've had for some time in our collection, kind of like a treasure trove of amazing, amazing collectibles that have been here for you so that you're not paying because I know you've seen some outlandish prices out there, no doubt, especially if you watch the television arena. You've seen some really crazy pricing on blue zircons of late, because, and that's not that they don't deserve them, they do, but it's really just, again, about who you know, and if we can get that connection that's going to give you that value that's extra special, that's how we do it. So we're really proud to offer these at a price that nobody else can do, because, again, they've been in our private collection for well over decades. We're talking about into that, you know, closer to 100 years kind of thing, because we're also a multi-generational gem family here. So, you know, having those ties and those personal relationships with actual gem miners and gem mine owners, that really is something that's special and can translate to an incredible buy, and it really turns you into an insider just by watching our show. So that's why we're going to see a vastly different price tag on this blue zircon than you're used to seeing anywhere else. So it's a great place to buy blue zircon if you love them. It's a 427. It just glitters and dazzles. And traditional men's ring here, we're going to show you the inside and the profile and then try it on. Take a look. It is a one only, so that's the key here. We can change the gold though. So that's what it looks like from the interior. So it's got those great, again, just kind of those really beautiful diamond-shaped cutouts and then mirror finishing on the sides. And then there's that stellar stone with the 39 points and diamonds on either side, but curving around that very special oval. And it is for one color, and we're going to blow it out because instead of the whole $81.99 thing is going to put us where everybody else is. And we want to be more than competitive, but we want to just win. And when we win, you win, because when we can bring you value and it's on the hand right now, you can see that we're going to make it very special. Here's that profile. So you can see, again, really, even though I can't hand it to you through the TV and you can't feel it yet, you can really get a sense for the weight and the feel that it's going to have when you see that profile and realize that's all solid gold. So really, really stunning there. Only have the one. Let's blow it out for you, and we're going to get it under, and this doesn't happen very often. We're going to get under 5. We're going to get under 4. We'll get under $3,000, which for a rock star gents piece like this doesn't happen all that often, and you're getting a great, great value, and you can even change the gold to rose or to yellow. But I'm going to get it under $2,000. We'll make it $1,999 if you like the blue zircon. And look at how that color, that liveliness translates all through the stone. The color becomes alive. It's a great color on its own. If that wasn't doing that twinkle and that dance, that'd be great. It'd be a great color on its own. But you've got the double refraction, which really gives you this sense of very impressive, just, it's a flashy piece, right? It's a stone that commands attention. And same with the pinks that we just saw, same with all the other colors. We'll have yellow zircons. Last night I had a crazy cool colorless or white zircon. That was really impressive. So here's your chance to pick it up. Joe, let me know what you think, because we can always build you something, but that is really, when it comes to a larger gent zircon, and again, there are fingerprints on everything tonight, so let me work a little bit extra here to get that one, see if I can get it all polished up for you, but that looks a little better. So $19.99, incredible value for a men's ring. Let us know what you think. And then that pinky golden zircon is still here if you would like it. Same with that amethyst pendant, which is so cool. Could get 25 carats of amethyst. Now, the other day I had a lot of you miss out on some heart-shaped ruby earrings, and they were the large ones. We've done some smaller ones, but they were the large ones that everybody seemed to go crazy for. So I've been working to build another pair. We have it here tonight. So Valentine's Day is around the corner. We're 10 days away. So we want to bring you those and get them out to you with plenty of time to spare. So that's an idea as well. All right, coming up, we've got a pink diamond that's a 16-pointer also here. And there's a really special green tourmaline. When I first saw this piece, you know, it's kind of interesting because green tourmaline, you wouldn't normally make this comparison because they have a lot of, usually a little haziness to a tourmaline because they're so included by nature. This stone reminded me a lot of a demantoid. So let's take a look at it together, see what you think of this beautiful pendant here that's really, it's well done. And it's got this door knocker style bail, which, let me see if I can hinge it around so you can see the bail. Although if you do, it's not going to sit properly on its own. So let me just kind of, we'll just hold it here for a moment. I mean, look at how bright that is. So at first glance, you might think because it's so bright, that's something that demantoids out of Namibia and Russia are known for. This is actually a tourmaline. So it's only giving you that beautiful brilliance because it's clean. And it's in this great door knocker style. It's 5552. And it's got a 162 green tourmaline in the round. It's a little bit of blue. It's a little bit of golden. Let me see if I can get that set up. I kind of think that if that veil does work backwards, it sits on its own a little bit better. So that might be less distracting than seeing me hold it, except you can't really see it upright. So I'll just keep on keeping. I'll just babysit it here for a minute, but that's a really great stone. This won't take long to get it out the door. It's 2 points in diamonds. That'll be the accents right above it, right above the stone. And then you've got that border of mirror finished gold around it. How about this? Just one in the solid gold. Let's make it really simple and easy because it's $12.99 normally. Got extra special, what I call Freaky Freebie Fridays, because this is what we do with the pricing that just makes no sense at all, even compared to our normal values. I'll make it $699 if anyone would like that, with the multiple colors within it, but super clean. And yeah, that is a Portuguese cut round tourmaline. So very bright, very distinctive, really a beautiful look. And here's the measurement. I'll show it to you on the hand. We'll get you the measurement lengthwise so you know what to expect and give you a great chance to own it at $699, that's for sure. So you got a great look there. And here is the length, so you can get an idea here with the actual ruler up beside it, with that just a little bit above 3/4, more like 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And then we'll go back onto the wheel and show you that. So $699 if you'd like that one only. That's a good one there. Fabulous stone. And if you do happen to have a tourmaline, maybe you've got the more of the blues, the greens, the goldens, this would work with all of them because you're really seeing those different colors within it. Big wheel is on the way in this first hour. It's a great one too. Also have a pink diamond blowout on a very large stone and a very sophisticated mounting. And then for everybody who has said, I really, really like that big 2 carat, and I know you've seen it, so I'm not going to, dwell on this, but this is the 2 carat yellow diamond 3-stone style that a lot of you have been just in love with. But there have been offers and there have been a lot of things happening with this ring because it's a little bit more important of a ring, right? It should be pricey because it starts with a 202. This is what I want to mention tonight is that there's been so much, I'll say, love for this piece. There's been so much attention paid to it. We actually, and not everybody's got $10,000, $9,000 or $8,000 to spend. So what we did was we created this, which is essentially the same ring, just a smaller size and scale. So you still get that large, well, you get a large center stone, you get large side stones. That's what's interesting about it. And that's going to be coming up in the show. So for everybody who said, well, couldn't that be, couldn't we do that ring, that 2 carat with all the extra diamonds for $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000? And all the answers have been no. We have created this for you to give you that amazing decadent look, to give you 3 important yellow diamonds. This is coming up in the show tonight. So I really just want to mention it because, not everyone's got 8,000. We made you a special opportunity. And don't forget that Jen's Blue Zircon is still here. So let's get to it. I actually have a little surprise for you guys because we all thought these were gone. They've all been sold out, every single piece we've ever had. However, take a look at this and get ready because this is new and this is wild. We have not seen any of these in a while. Every time I brought them to you, what was it, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I debuted these rough cut diamonds. But the real power couple is when you put a rough cut diamond with an exotic gem that is worthy in its own right. That's what we're seeing here on this piece. It is that combination of an actual fancy colored diamond in a major size, but next to and creating this almost like, think of like a cuff bracelet. You've probably seen or heard of cuff bracelets, right? Where they're just essentially, they usually have a kickstand and they don't completely close because they sit open on the wrist. So the top of the wrist, you have 2 pieces that essentially don't join together. That's a cuff style. This is like a cuff, but it's a ring. So it's a really special look where it doesn't have to be joined in the middle to really appreciate the beauty of what this is all about, which is a stunning pink tourmaline in an emerald cut. And then still, we call it rough cut, but they're still faceted. I've seen a lot of rough cuts that are more tumbled, so they don't really have much of a way of faceting to them. This does. It's actually got faceting all across the top surface of the stone, and that is a natural fancy diamond. So again, a natural fancy diamond that's not going to cost what a stone of this size should. Take a look. We're going to do something wild here. 5600 is the number. And these were all gone. We got one, and I don't have, it's not like I have 3 or 4 or 8 coming out tonight. This is it. But it's a 197 on the diamond. I'm starting there. I know the headline is the pink tourmaline, but I got to start there. The 197 natural diamond that's got a little bit of this blue-green type of color. It's interesting. I'm not sure what it's going to look like on everyone's monitor at home, but it's really got this really intriguing kind of subtle, soft pastel blue-green. And then you see that faceting around all the edges. And then on the other side, that's the 243 pink tourmaline that's an emerald cut. Gorgeous clarity and diamonds all around each. So it's a pretty special way to go, right? Pretty cool, right? We've got one in the world. And all of this, and that tourmaline even has a little bit of that gold. It's reminding me of the zircon. It's got a little bit of that pinky golden hue to it, doesn't it? So here's what's shaken. It's as is in the yellow gold. Let me try it on so you know exactly what to expect, because it is sizable material. You knew that from the carat weights. I think even more indicative, when you see that on the hand, you understand that's a big piece. And is that not a wow? Tell me your jewelry friends aren't going to go, let me see that new ring of yours, and where did you get that? And how many different lottery jackpots did you have to win to own it? That, it can be your little secret, or you can share TVON with them. But this is a very special opportunity for one caller. And just again, for those of you, again, if you're just looking for a classic diamond band today, we've got all those classics always for you. But this is for that really, again, designer flair, unique style, one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have anything quite like it. That's what this is really embodying. That's what it's about. So instead of, are you guys ready? Because this is not going to be something you see at this price tag when it's supposed to be $38.99. And why wouldn't it? There's a 243 tourmaline that is the most unique of colors. Tourmalines will often combine colors, right? There are thousands of identified colors of tourmaline. So oftentimes that's the beauty of them, is you can get a really specific, unique stone when there's actually 2 or 3 colors blending together. Sometimes we see actual bicolors where there's a split. This is where it's a little bit different, and you get that diamond on the other side, and it's just an unusual, unexpected combination. And I think what we really need to make sure is unexpected is the price tag, is $38.99 just makes too much sense. We're going to make sure it goes out the door here right now, tonight. And that is for one caller. And I, again, can't say enough. Don't hesitate to be on the phone lines early when you see something you love, because otherwise they're going to go. It's not going to be $38. It's not even close. I should be getting at least $19.99. We're halvesies already, just about. Let's make it even better than 19 or 18 or 17. And Judith, I'm ready to show you your diamond ring too. And I think that's coming up next. So Judith, I hope you're ready. We'll have that for you. But I'll tell you, it's not even going to be 17, 16, 15. Let's move it. Before we show you all white diamonds in another great designer style, I'm going to get this one home right now. And we'll make it just, you know what, not even. Guys, we'll make it $15.55 and just go for it right now. $15.49, do it. It's as is in the yellow gold. Super, super value there, and one alone right there. So if you want a big diamond in a fancy color, it's still all natural. And look at that. There's that side view. See how the faceting builds up from the sides and goes up, up, up to the point at the top, where usually the exact opposite happens. Let's look at this one on this side. There's usually a flat table facet. That's where it usually is going to stop. This diamond material, since it's not really a diamond that's going to be like, okay, we're not going to grade it for a VS quality, so it's still a valuable specimen, right? It was still made under the pressure of Mother Nature and Mother Earth, so it's still a fancy color, which is what is really shocking about this price tag. This is the way to get it right now. Let's see who's got it. I think it's going out right now. Or is that Judith ready for the diamond ring? Okay, she's ready. Good. Because she has to, you know, yeah. She always makes me laugh. She doesn't join us till 7:30. And she has a good reason for it too, a really good reason for it. So let's talk about what's next. It's item number 2340. Take a look. I'm so thrilled we had one of these, because the last time I had one, a lot of you missed it, including Judith, right? And so a lot of people were bummed, because this is the mounting that we've kind of all created the name, the little nickname Stardust for this mounting. It's item number 2340. Welcome to Friday. Halfway through already the first hour. And this is that mounting. And you can call me if you love it, guys, because this is our 50-point white diamond. I don't know if Judith is going to take it, but I'll tell you right now, it's a crazy value. 2340 is the item number. So it's a 50-point VS. We have done this mounting, and I'll tell you, this is quickly. We don't have it often because it's really complex to make. But I do think if this was here like in every show or every other show, I think it'd be the new most popular mounting. It's a favorite, and it's become a favorite so quickly. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not something we've had for years and years and years, but it's become a real favorite. And that's because I think a lot of people love that it's decadent in the diamonds, but it's also practical to wear. It's really just, for being all this diamond weight, it's got a very nice kind of casual vibe to it. Just because the diamonds that you have on the sides are set into, that's called burnishing, they're set into the gold, which is why it's so complicated to make. They're all different sizes. They're scattered on out. It's like they do this graduation from the middle to the ends, and then you've got a 50-point white diamond. We did this version in all white diamonds. Needless to say, it's the most exquisite and most valuable of all the different times we've created this style for you, because it's that big 50-point center. You also get almost 50 points on the sides as well. It's in any gold you wish. I would really recommend the white gold on this one. It is just showing off the quality of the center, showing off the quality of the side stones, giving you all-round brilliance, which give you that dazzling effect, but then smooth, and I like how they wrap around the sides too. So when you're looking at it from, like, you know, how we are when we're going about our day, you're seeing diamonds even through the side profile. It's incredible. And let's make sure it moves right now, because instead of, I can't dwell on it long here. I know we've had it for $29.99, should stay right there, should stop right there. Actually, tonight, whole different deal. There is a dramatic discount coming your way, and it's half off tonight for $1,499. That ring can be yours. And most importantly, here's what it looks like on the hand as well. So just to be clear, that center stone is set up a little bit higher than the rest. So the center stone is not burnished. All the side stones are. The center stone is actually prong set. Quite frankly, it's a little too large to burnish. So they actually did, because you got to kind of work within a certain range to burnish diamonds into gold. So that's the only thing I want to point out there. That center stone, you see it there, that will be set up a little higher because that's set in prongs. The rest is all burnished in. So smooth, practical, everyday wearable, but such a unique style. And it looks like a real life firework, but done in diamonds and gold instead of pyrotechnics in the sky. So that should be gone. Congratulations. Don't forget, we'll have that 3-stone yellow diamond coming your way tonight. We still have the tourmaline diamond combination, which is so cool. And we still also have that blue zircon piece for the guys. And our big amethyst pendant is here. Do we have a happy camper there? Yes? How do you know that? Did she just say that? She mentioned it yesterday. She did? She saw it on and she said, I love this puppy. You know, she called it a puppy? Oh, wow. Is that what we're doing now? We call jewelry puppies? I like that. Sometimes, listen, you know, for years, Jess, when I really like something, I find myself petting my jewelry. Like, I'll have it on the hand shot and I'll be modeling it and I'll be petting it. Listen, I guess we do that with the things we love, right? And, you know, it is. So Miriam likes it too, and Miriam's in California, and Judith is in California, and they're both in Southern California. This might be a SoCal girl ring here, right? It might be. I'm just saying, right? We've got, you know, viewers all over the country, and you're telling me that Miriam already has it and loves it, Judith loves it enough to call me and say, Lauren, can you get me another one? And I did. So anyway, that's wonderful. SoCal Girls Unite. I like it. We'll start a club. Let's talk about our last big Zambaran. Club TVON, SoCal Girl Club TVON, a special like affiliation of the club. Okay, fingerprints again, hold on. Didn't realize I was gonna have to put so much effort into the polishing of every stone here. All right, so I've got a Zambaran for you. This is big time. It's our largest one left. I know we've been seeing a Cabochon here and there. I have earrings to match in Cabochon, so very exciting. We'll show those to you. But let's go back, because 5380 is a tower of a garnet. And this one's really showing off the reds. I've noticed that with the larger the stones are, they seem to show you more red. And that's really exciting because red is a rich color in gems. Do you know that it's like every category of gems, when you think about it, red is the premier, it's the pinnacle, it's the top, right? It happens with the beryl family, it happens with the diamond family, it happens with the corundum family. I mean, red is always like spinels, same thing. Y'all have heard of the crown jewels, right? That well, the ruby, it's called a Black Princess ruby. It's the centerpiece of the crown. It's actually a spinel. It's red. That's why it's so valuable. So again, red, 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 red tends to always be at the top of the heap when it comes to the rarity and the value of really any given gem family, right? So did I miss any? Oh, let's include garnet there too. I mean, obviously we have some rare garnets, demontoids and whatnot, but this is that specialty stone that's giving you a lot of red, but again, pinks and purples and blues as well. Color shift. 622 is the size. It's a one only in white gold. Thrilling to have it for you. 36 points in diamonds, and what a fabulous Friday we have for you tonight. I would not miss it if I were you. We'll have those Fawn diamond earrings at the top of the hour. Looking forward to that. I got a wheel still to come before we even get there. And here's the Zambaran. Let's just try this. It's the largest one I have, and it's supposed to be right there, $2,699 for that ring. So $2,699, there it is with that ring. I just want to do something special for you. Again, got some liberties that I can do with you on Fridays because, you know, we don't have everybody here. So It is a great night to shop, pick out that museum piece you love, and get on the phones. It's only in the white gold. There's a little slight split to the shank there. Well, there's that fuzzy that I was trying to get out the first time. Didn't succeed. Here it is on the hand, so you can see it there, just size perspective. But it'll actually cinch in a little bit. So you could actually put something right on next. See that? You could pretend that tweezer is the Wonder Ring right there. You can pop it in next to it if you want to. There's that subtle split shank that leads up to the halo. So just to point that out to kind of give it a little stabilization there. I've got a major, major value, and we have nobody on the phone lines, but I will make this. I mean, it'd be nice to do like, you know, get a $2,700 ring down to maybe like, I don't know, you know, take a couple $100 off, you know, take you out to dinner or something. But this is better. We're going to make it one caller only. Fabulous value. I'm just going to take it down to $1,399 for the largest we have left. And then I can show you the Cabochon earrings for everybody who's been loving the Cabochon Zambarans in the rings we've had in the last week or so. I've got a pair of earrings to match, so that's going to be coming up as well. Wait till you see this next wheel, though. We got a crazy cool wheel. And then don't forget there's an amethyst coming up. We have an amethyst ring, which is traditional. Sometimes we get a little wild and funky with our amethyst, and we start to do these really wild designs, and then a lot of folks are like, just bring me something classic. So the classic is here today. We also have a major top of the hour on a value you'll have to see it to believe it. So let me know if you do like this one. That should be long gone for that kind of size in this amazing mounting. And again, only white gold. It's a size 6 right now. We can size it no problem at all. So keep that in mind. Big wheel coming up, and you don't want to miss our Tanzanite wheel either. All right, so wheel time. Here's where we're going to do a little assortment. We start with fire opal in the most gorgeous, yummy, like jewel tone, candy-licious red. Also, speaking of candy, look at this. That is a really good looking an opal. This is a crystal opal, but it's got a little bit more body to it because it's got that golden orangey base. It's really attractive, but you still see all the colors coming from the inside. Now look at this stunner. Hello, this has got the problem that Rubellite did. It can't even really sit properly because it's so heavy with the gold up front and the pearl up top. So that's our pink pearl. And then I do have this gorgeous aqua. That's the crown aqua. That's doing the same thing, isn't it? This is interesting. And then we have a really rare peridot. Rare peridot. Is it raridot or is it peridot? Well, this is raridot because it's actually going to be that heart shape. You've seen the heartbeat styles where it looks like a little, there's little necklaces that look like as if it's your heart monitor, which I think is kind of interesting. And it's kind of called the heartbeat style. Well, this is kind of, in a way, do you see how the diamonds are like creating a ribbon around it? So it's creating a halo like we like to see, but it's giving you that almost like they don't stop. They don't have that kind of basicness to them. It just keeps going and going. So it's almost like a ribbon has just found its way, wrapping around that gorgeous heart-shaped peridot. So here are our 5. Do you think we can get these out the door? I'm going to really try. And I know it's going to take some extra discs. Which one do you like already? Oh, you're getting the Zambaran. I hope Antonio's not taking it. All right, you've got the Zambaran. Thank you so much. Let me know when you know, Virginia, who got it, because they need a special shout out. That's a great stone, and what a value. So on this wheel, we're waiting for calls, and we don't have anybody yet. And we're really excited that you're here with us. And there's a lot of people on Fridays that as the minutes and hours go by, more and more shoppers join in. So you're getting a really cool opportunity to get in first dibs on this wheel. I've got all the information waiting for you. So when you see something you love, you give me a call and we share it all with you. But this is not going to last because this is going to be a value. I don't know. We've been bringing some really, even my own mother, who's watched pretty much every show I've done for 20 years. I know. That poor soul, right? She has endured a lot of hours of home shopping. I don't know. We'd have to add it up at some point. It's got to be up there, right? How many hours of home shopping she's seen. And she was remarking just last night about these values you've had. What's going on with the values these last couple of days? I'm going, I know. She should know. Tucson week is like a big week. And again, we really are. I know it's not like a holiday per se. There's not a big banner with graphics everywhere and, you know, all that. But these values, it's like the best sale ever because we're taking everything we have and we are eliminating these pieces by giving you the best value possible. I mean, that's what's happening. So yeah, there are some values that really have to be seen to believe. And this is going to be another one of those where I think there's going to be some people on the phone lines that just might miss out because they're a little late. So come on in on the early side. Don't wait on these. The heart shape. I mean, When do we see crystal opal with that color? When do we ever see pink pearl in a large gold mounting? When do we ever see a peridot in a heart shape? Maybe your love, meaning the love of your life or the love you have with your daughter, your mom, or your sister, maybe they're an August birthday, but you want to share the love with them for Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day is in February, but they got an August birthday. That's the August birthstone. I'm just thinking about the significant symbolism there, but, you know, go with me. So take a look. Here's what we're going to do. Do you have a favorite off the wheel, Antonio, already? You like the peridot, right? We hardly ever see it. Do you think, do you guys know, I don't think I've ever said that. Why it took me 20 years to come up with that, I don't know, but you know, it is true. Heart shape in that color. And you know why we don't bring it often? Because most of them are cloudy, hazy, included. They look like they got wax paper inside of them, and I'm going, that's not super attractive. So we wait for these really, really important stones like 2096, which is a 340 heart shape with 31 points of VS diamonds. See how it went? Well, you'll see it better when it's on the hand. That's what you really need to see. I'll even do a gold color change if you'd like to. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, all appropriate. But do you see what kind of bright, vibrant lime green? Do you see how we've actually, you have to start the band with two separate bands essentially. Have one diamond band go under and around and then up and over in this band. I mean, it's just the coolest thing ever. So this is one to try. This is really one to try for the uniqueness of the mounting alone, but the superstar status of the peridot itself. I won't even make these $999. Listen, I get it. I know. And this is like a clunk of gold. It's like, it really, really, really has a lot of weight to it because you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different bands of gold and diamonds. Well, there's one caller. So my efforts to make a value like really, really exciting is falling flat. But, you know, that's the kind of amazing thing about live television is that if one thing doesn't work, you can modify it, change it, switch it up, do something unexpected, something that's not supposed to happen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to make anything up here $9.99. We'll see if we have anybody out there who likes any one of these 5. They're one of a kinds, and when they're gone, they're gone. And when we say goodbye, keep in mind there's only a couple that have gold color restrictions, actually just one. So it'll be the opal that you see in the background, the back right. That's going to be yellow gold only. Everything else can be switched. So if you're thinking about that pink pearl and rose gold, perfect, we'll do it. If you want that, I don't know, maybe the aqua you want to do in a yellow gold, you can do it. That's a strong enough Sierra Santa Maria. It'll stand out. We've got 8 minutes now till the top of the hour. We got to get these gone. I have nobody on the phone line, so it's wide open. Take your pick. And I think we're going to get to a price tag that you're going to like. And one you're going to know is not the typical, normal, everyday, even for a Friday type of price. Take a look. Let's get them out the door right now. They're not even $9.99, $8.99, $799 for anything you want. Or, wait a minute, let's go even better. And I'll tell you right now, you got a favorite, call early because they're not even going to be $799. What in the world? And that's a 340 peridot and a 139 crystal opal in all this amazing diamond detail work and a pink pearl that's a 12 millimeter. That's the largest pink pearl I have right there. Is a 12 millimeter and it's reflecting all the rings in front of it. And that's in 8 different rows of diamonds and gold alternating. And you know what? If you want that Sierra Santa Maria, that's next month's birthstone. Let's blow them all out. $777 while they last. And that'll be 60 more seconds we get with that wheel. And then I'll try to fit in those Royal Zambar and Garnet earring cabochons. Our first ever Zambar and cabs in an earring for you. So that's going to be coming up. Loving that. And then are you guys ready for a little top of the hour Fawn Diamond special? They're here and they're the most fawny of the fawns. So you're going to like them a lot. So that's going to be coming up for you. Hope you'll stick around just about 7 more minutes to see what those fawns are all about. And we're going to bring you a real big value on a very rare, highly collectible. We have to do them on Friday. Normally I would say let's bring these out on a Sunday, but you know why we can't? If it was a Sunday and I had this value on an earring this special, we would need like 300 or 400 pairs. I don't have that many because of the rarity of the stones, so we have to bring it out on our limited viewership night like tonight. So you guys are going to be the beneficiaries of something really, really special and rare and unique. So last call. Oh my goodness, where's everybody at on this Friday, huh? It's a time. It's just amazing, right? Here's that beautiful pink pearl. You got to see this on the hand. Take a look at that. That is just, now just pretend that's not there. Just look at the ring. Now, if that were sterling, And somebody said, okay, you can have it for $777. I'd say, okay. This is gold, solid gold, VS diamonds, and a 12mm perfect pink pearl. And it's $777 for that ring? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I think you need to call and try that pink pearl. If you are going, I just love a pearl, but I want something different. We all have the white pearls. My first piece of fine jewelry ever. I mean, maybe you guys are on the same page. My first ever piece of fine jewelry I ever received was a strand of white pearls. They were, 6mm cultured pearls. Have them to this day, right? Those are classics. But maybe you want to step outside, get something a little different. In still a pearl, it's still an organic gem. It's still made by a living organism. That's a natural, fancy color, much like we would see a natural, fancy color diamond. But you've got this really, really special wow factor of having it in such a gigantic pearl. All right, so let's move on. We're going to talk about, oh, and by the way, the amethyst piece is still here at $9.99 if you'd like that. So if you missed that a little bit earlier and you're going, okay, that's cool, that's coming up, that was already here, and so we can show that again. If you need to see it, let me know on this wheel at $777. Let me just show a couple individually here. I usually can't keep a peridot in stock. So let me just show you what we have here in this peridot. And you know what? I'll just take the next couple of minutes and show each one up close at least. So maybe we just need some graphics to understand how big these are, because our normal depth in the camera is actually right here. So just to give you some kind of sense of the size of this ring, that's how far we got to go back just to get that one peridot into view for you. It's item number 2096. Let's just go ahead and show them to you and give you a little up close and personal look at each and every piece so that we can at least see all the info. And again, this sits funky because it's meant to be beautiful on the hand and have that swirl effect, right? So it's going to sit a little uneven on the wheel. Here's another stone where not only is the stone gorgeous because it's a heart shape, but it's got checkerboard faceting all across the top. So you get that extra special major wow factor. It's a 340 in the peridot. It's as bright as can be. It is beautiful. I mean, you don't see peridots do that. That lively, bright, like there's yellow diamonds inside. Here's why you don't see that. Again, this is a stone that has what we call in the industry a vitreous luster. In real life terms, that just means it looks hazy. It looks kind of dull, and that's sort of the natural way that these stones grow. They have this kind of foggy haze about them. You're not seeing that here. We don't bring out peridot every day for a reason. We wait to bring out only those really special superstar stones. This is one of them, and it's a heart-shaped 10 days before Valentine's Day. And if you're going, well, it's not red and it's not pink, it's not. But that's because we have a really rare peridot here that's bright and vibrant and checkerboard and any gold you want, and it's $777. You're getting a 3-carat 40 peridot and 31 points in diamonds. And I've been in the jewelry biz a long time. I know you've been looking at jewelry for a long time. We know jewelry, right? We all know. Have you ever seen a mounting quite like this? This way that, I mean, it's like the coolest thing. Take a look, see what you think. I mean, I think it's wild, right? I'm not a heart-shaped person, but I kind of love the way this diamond design is wrapping around it. It's just cool, right? So do you want that one? Let me know if you do. And then I'm going to show you the opal. I really want to get you a close-up on the opal because it's helpful, I think, to see opals like this because, yeah, now you get a sense. You see that almost like a sunset golden red color to start. That's going to be a natural crystal opal. The item number is 1639. This is a one only in yellow gold. Let me know on the peridot. Here's what we've got in the yellow gold. It's a 139 round opal. It's got that beautiful base color. And that's internal in the stone. Then you still get all the flashes of all the rainbow colors as well. 56 points is the diamond weight. This is also $777. That one only is restricted to yellow gold. That's my only restriction from the wheel is right there. So huge opportunity, huge value there. And then we're going to show you, I just give like each one 30 seconds here. I've got the, here's the fire opal. So we'll stay with the opal family, but this is if you want to go straight up red. And honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen a stone as pure a red as this fire opal is. And the item number is 1113. It's a carat 09, classic halo setting. That's a 109 fire opal, 43 points in diamonds. Check that out. It is so cool. Out of Mexico, but a really special color because sometimes even when they get a little bit of red, there's usually a red-orange presence or a red-yellow or a red-golden. That's straight up red. But it glows like, again, opals we know should have some kind, unless it's a black opal that's opaque, opals that are crystal opals or fire opals are going to have some translucency to them. Yes? Sure. We're starting early tonight, huh? Okay, let me go get my millimeter gauge. Let me go find the peridot. Heart shapes are even trickier, huh? And they're like, let's see if she knows how to measure a heart shape. Tricky, tricky with those prongs in the corner, but it's 9 wide, Antonio. 9 wide. So in heart shapes, we measure the widest point of the lobes, okay? So yes. And the height, again, with prongs in the way, it's basically 9. 9 by 9, yeah. So 9 millimeters. And they already hung up. They didn't even want to stick around to find out what it was, to hear the answer. That's like buying a lotto ticket and not checking your numbers. I'm like, well, I'm sure I didn't win. Throw it away. All right, there's our, sorry, you guys are making me laugh tonight. You guys are, I don't know. I'm supposed to be entertaining you. You guys are entertaining me. So here's what we'll do. I've got one look at the aqua. There's the aqua. There's that bright blue aqua. Sierra Santa Maria, hey, top of the hours here. We're going to venture into the Fawn Diamond category. I am a little bit excited about it too. So this is the, that's the aqua real quick. That's going to be item number 3-4 if you're interested in that one. In the crown design, and then we have that pink pearl, which is looking so fabulous. There's the pink pearl. That's the 12 millimeter with an awful lot of gold and 43 points in diamonds as well. So $777 on anything on that wheel. Check with your operators. Maybe your favorite is still available. You never know. And then, yes, here's that fire opal again. Okay, so we've got some verifications, it sounds like, maybe on the fire opal. So there you have it. Isn't that a great stone? Transparent, really. I mean, translucent or transparent. I mean, it really is. So let's talk about our top of the hour. So 1 hour down, 2 hours to go tonight in our Friday night. So glad you're with us tonight. It is February. It's the 4th already. It means we are just a few days away, guys. We are 10 days away from Valentine's Day. So we are still proud to say that anything you get in the show, as long as it's something that's in stock and available, we can get it to you in time. So if you're thinking about sitting back and treating yourself or somebody you love to a great jewelry piece, we've got lots and lots of options here tonight. Great values, big Tanzanite wheels coming up in this hour. So if you're waiting and holding tight for that Tanzanite wheel where I'm going to bring you 3-carat stones, that's coming up at a really special opportunity, but they're all one of a kind, and there's only 5 of them, and they're all vastly different. And so we'll have a little bit of everything on that wheel, from pear shapes to trillions. With the limitations we have on blue wings right now, we don't often have wheels with every cut. So that's what I'll bring you tonight. I wanted to bring out these Fawn diamonds. And again, I said this earlier, we can't bring it out on any other day. There's simply too much viewership on every other day where we would end up upsetting more people than we make happy. So tonight's the night we get to present these to you. So I'm awfully glad you're here to see them and be a part of this, because talk about Valentine's ready. A lot of confusion sometimes over Fawn diamonds. So because not everyone else has them. Nobody else has them, as a matter of fact. So it's really, I got to name these stones actually. So I'm very proud to say that if you need a little insight into what Fawn diamonds are, I've studied them for now, 3 years. We have them exclusively here. Here's how it happened, if you're curious on a little history behind it, because I think it's fascinating, because it's not just like a little gimmick. Like, there's a lot of diamonds out there that get little fancy, funny names that are just like, again, ways to kind of describe. It's just another way to describe a diamond that we all know. What's different about this stone, and we are about to show you studs, so, you know, it's really exciting to have 1446 coming your way. But this is where there was there is a fabulous diamond miner. He was part of the Argyle Mine Expedition. He was involved in mining for he was there for 12 years. So he spent the majority of his time, he's an American, but he would spend a lot of his time over there in the Argyle Mine in Australia, and he was part of the mining. And of course, we all know that mine shut down. That was, it's been over a year now. It was November of 2020 that mine shut down after much anticipation and luckily much knowledge that it was shutting down, which helped us all kind of plan and think about, you know, collecting. But this is a special material that this miner, when you're in the trenches every day, when you're involved in mining, when you're involved in every process, then usually miners are also diamond site holders. They'll be involved in the process of wholesaling them out and getting them to dealers, and it's a pretty complex process. But when you're at the hub of the fancy colored diamond world, which is was the Argyle Mine in Australia, it's a pretty privileged spot to be in. A lot of miners would love nothing more to be at that mine. And this gentleman spent a lot of time there, and as he did, that obviously is a mine that you well know produced a lot of different colors. It's not like, you know, a different mine that, you know, if this mine in Brazil only produces purple quartz, and this mine over here only produces blue zoisite, and this mine over here. only produces oro preto topaz. It's different. That Argyle mine produced a lot of different colors. It wasn't just pink, it wasn't just yellow, it wasn't just the champagne diamonds. But what was interesting about it was this diamond miner, because he was so involved and so passionate about what he did, he also had the recognition that as certain diamonds would come out and they would find the rough and then they would take them to their amazing facetors, they would discover that some stones had a little bit of that champagne and pink. They weren't just pink and they weren't just brown. They were somewhere in between. And fast forward many years later, he collected all this material over the course of basically a dozen years, collected them, saved them, kept them, held on to them, and then, here's the exciting part. Right before the Argyle mine closed, he is, of course, dear friends with our ownership here. Longtime family friends. We're connected, so we got all the hookups. So he said, you know, I'd really like to share these with the world, because true miners, that's what they want to do. You'd think if you're, you know, involved in such a, what can be a very lucrative, high-value business, you'd think you might want to hold on to stuff and hoard stuff. I found it to be quite opposite, actually. I found that a lot of gem miners who are really, truly passionate, not just about the money and the economics of it, but they really, really love stones. They want to share it with the world. I mean, what good does it do sitting in a vault on his land, right? I don't know what he really, it's not really a house. It's more of a type of an estate. It's land, right? He wanted to share them. And good on him, because he came to us and said, would you like to share these with your viewers? He knows we don't need to have millions and millions and millions of product that are identical. He knows we're one of the few that offer one-of-a-kinds. So he said, I think this would be a great fit. What do you think? And I was brought in, and I'll never forget the day I saw them. They didn't tell me what they were. They didn't tell me the backstory until I saw the stones for the first time. I couldn't believe it. I've been doing this for so long, never seen anything like it, where a natural fancy diamond exhibited two colors at once like this. And we had different shapes and different sizes, generally smaller stones, but it has, and it was great because, you know, we all took a liking to each other, and I met with the miner and his wife and his family, and he said, you know, I think you should name these. Because he'd been watching me for years. He goes, I think you've got a way with, you know, describing the stones, and you've studied at GIA. Why don't you name these? Because right now we don't really have a technical name for them. So I really, again, it was an amazing, amazing moment. I got to take the stones home and really look at them and get them under a loupe and look at them under microscopes. And they were just so distinctively unique that I thought, you know, there was such a softness, but a beauty, but that pink with the light champagne tones. And I thought the only thing I kept thinking and going back to was like a fawn, as in like, you know, the little baby deers and the does and those beautiful, almost like this soft kind of cashmere and all of these beautiful softer colors. But what they did was that soft body color they had was they packed a wallop when it came to brilliance. They got every bit the diamond fire that you want out of a D-flawless stone. So that's why I love them. We have a couple of pairs of stud earrings here for our top of the hour. I just want to give you that background because I think it's really important to know, because I think a lot of people are still to this day confused about what a fawn diamond is. And to say that it's some random mix of colors, it's a pink and champagne mix. And that's what's so unique about them. And that's why they're pretty. They have almost this delicate body, but then they have the brilliance. And that is what I've always said for years and years. The champagnes, any champagne diamond, that's what brings the best brilliance. Having that lighter body color behind it is what gives you a maximum brilliance to the eye visually. The fawns do the same thing, and it's really, really just spectacular, and we're about to bring you the value like I've never seen before. So let's take a look. We can do white, yellow, or rose. That's our fire opal from before. I want to show you how amazing these are, because this really is, it's all out collectible. And by the way, on that, just to finish that thought, there was also what we had that day. Think about this. That was years ago. What we had that day when that miner met with us here at TVON. What we had in that collection, that special private held collection, is all we have. It's why we don't really have more than one or two a show or a week. We really, really enjoy we've been trying to be careful about extending the life of these stones and giving, you know, multiple viewers opportunities. The item number is 1446. I would highly recommend dialing in early, because I know what you're thinking, because a 1-carat diamond stud, no matter what, even if it's a really just so-so mediocre white diamond, Best case scenario is a $6,500 price tag. So you figure, well, if that's still that size and they're set in gold and they're fancy colors, they should be triple that. And $6,500 times 3 is really more than we are anticipating. I don't want to charge you $20,000 for a stud earring if I don't have to. And the great news is we don't have to. And there's only a couple to go around. Do you see it there? And usually we set these in the rows. These are actually set right now in the yellow gold. We have the post and the butterfly backing. There's always an option for you to change them out to screw backs if that's what you'd prefer. If that's something you're more comfortable in, we can do that. There's a little extra charge for that. But listen, we're going to do it for you. No problem. But this is what it's all about. I recommend and encourage, we have nobody on the phone lines. Either I have nobody watching right now or you don't know how low we're going. Because what should be $6,500 times 3, which is closer to $20,000, is not going to be $65,000. We're going to sell 1 or 2 pairs. If I have $6,500 as the price tag, that's still a value. Because last time I checked, if you get a fancy color diamond, in around brilliant, mind you, which we don't hardly ever have in yellows or fawns or pinks or anything. Think about that for a second. When you've seen fancy colored diamonds on the air here, when do you ever see a round? And why is that? If you're going, yeah, why is that? Why is that? You're right. It's because rounds are the most wasteful cut. They don't like to do it. If you're dealing with a precious fancy diamond that is precious from every point standpoint, like every little point matters, you don't want to waste any of it. They don't come and grow in large sizes anyways, so you don't want to willingly waste it. So that's why we don't see rounds. It's a big reason why we don't see studs, is because studs we all love in the round. We love that classic basket setting. We've got the solid gold, which those findings alone are about $400 right now by themselves. So here's where you get on the phone lines if you'd like one of our few pairs to go around. It's just a major, major event moment. And if you want to share the rarity of diamonds and fancy colors with somebody you love for Valentine's or a birthday coming up or an anniversary on the way, here's the way to do it. But I know we have white diamond studs on this show all the time. When we can, they get you down to a value that is really, really the best in the biz. I'm talking worldwide. We're going to bring you fancy fawns at a value that simply will leave you scratching your head. But while you're doing that, get on the phone because this is really, really good. You're not spending $5,500 or $4,500 or $35,000 or $25,000. And let me just tell you now, because this is no secret. If you've been watching this show for a while, you know on those rare, rare few occasions we can bring you a white diamond stud in a 1 carat size, they're $2,000. They're $19.99. And nobody else has fawn diamonds. So even though white diamonds are valuable because they're sought after worldwide, that's what drives up their price, they're still attainable. I could get you any number of half-carat white diamonds all day, every day. They're just a little pricey, right? We're going to bring you a stone that is only here, that is a true TVON exclusive. Thank you, Kevin, because it is. And nobody else has this. And we have set them up in a couple of pairs and the perfect timing of year, if you ask me, with all these great jewelry-given holidays coming up. What about Mom's Day? What about that birthday you've got coming up? What about your Valentine's Day gift to yourself? This is the way to get it because they're not even $1,999 and you're getting a rarer. They say there's 1 fancy colored diamond for every 10,000 white diamonds. But that's all the fancies. What about a fawn? We have them all here. Very few are 50 pointers. This is where I would be on the phone lines because they're not even $19.99. Take a look. This is going to wow you. There's no two ways about it. We've got 1 pair already spoken for and gone because they're ready. They understand this is a value you can't miss. And I'm going to tell you right now, we don't have anything coming up in Fawn Diamonds in the Gemstone show. I've gotten a lot of questions about fancy diamonds. People wanting certain looks for the Gemstone show. I don't have fawn diamonds. Every single one of them is set in jewelry. Every single one we have. Let's take a look at this against the hand here. And then I'll show one in the ear. You're not paying 19. Come on in. You're not paying 18. You're not paying 17. I'm going to sell out every pair we have. But word to the wise, there is no way they're going to last. This is a moment. And I know there's a lot of people who want to sit back and just wait and wait and wait. I have no backing, but look at that size. This is for a size perspective, so you can see what it looks like from a distance away. See the sparkle, see the brilliance, see the beauty, all of that. First, could be a first, initial primary piercing, certainly could be so. Oh boy, I'm losing it. Back to the wheel before it falls out here. I'll keep one in for a moment. We'll give you a couple looks at that. But I'm going to tell you right now, you need to be on the lines if you want one, because we already have 3 pairs spoken for. I only have 2 left. That's it. And we're at $17.99. I'm going lower. So you can take advantage of this if you want to spend very little to get something that you just don't find. Somebody's going to say, well, what's the retail? Give me the retail. There's no retail. Best I can do is give you a retail on a white diamond. Look at the color as it moves to the side. You see all the pinks in there? You see all that? I can't give you a retail on a fawn diamond. Nobody has it. If anybody gives you a retail on a fawn diamond, they're making it up, because there's no such thing. Pink diamonds, we know what they go for. They're in auction houses for millions of dollars. This is that natural, no treatment, no heating, no nothing. I think we need to do better than 17. I am about to go to giveaway mode here just to get every single pair we got. We have a few very savvy shoppers that are collectors, no doubt, that want a classic earring. But I'll tell you right now, they're not going to be 17, 16, 15. I will wow you right now, and these are the 1 carat, stunners. They are big, they are bold. This is what we see for $19.99 in white diamonds. That'll be the best price we ever see on a white diamond stud. And tonight, you don't even have to pay $14.99 for a fancy color. Something that is a neutral that goes with everything. You don't have to worry about, oh, am I going to wear that like a lot or a little? You're going to wear it every day. Wear them every day. There's a lot of people that do that with white diamond studs. They wear those every day. They never take them out, but that's white diamonds. They're everywhere. You can wear something that's hundreds of times more rare, really more likely thousands of times more rare, when you actually actually get it down to the percentages of fawns versus all the white diamonds out there, and we're not making them 14 or 13 or 12 or 11. You can't in a lot of places get the gold for this price. It is an exclusive to us. Nobody else has them, and we should be, for that reason alone, adding, marking them up, getting what everyone else does when there's a supply and a demand issue. And when the supply is low and the demand is high, you're supposed to mark it up. You're supposed to I'm telling you, we're so busy on the phone lines, guys. Grab an operator while you still can. I don't want you to be caught in the queue when I say sold out. You know they're going to sell out. You know they're not going to be here tomorrow or Sunday. You know that. They're not even $1,199. All I can say is, and you know what, I'm not even limiting, because I hear somebody over there, I'm overhearing somebody talking about getting 2 pairs. We're not going to limit the quantity. If you want to get 2 pairs, maybe you got 2 daughters and this is going to be their Valentine's treat, go ahead, because we're not going to limit it. You guys are here on a special night. It's not a big audience on a Friday night, especially with everything going on tonight. So here's your opportunity, and that's part of why I'm driving this price down, not even $11.99, not even $10.99. You take advantage of this. It's never happened. It hurts my insides to do this to a stone when I know how rare it is in this size. How many times have you seen a half-carat fawn in a ring and it's $3,000? We got 2 half-carat diamonds. Talk to your operators if you need screwbacks. We'll offer that. We're very busy on the phone lines. We're backed up. So if you are waiting on hold, don't hang up, don't hang up, don't hang up. I will blow them out right now for $999 for the pair. That's it. I don't know. That's roll call. That's who's out there, because if you're out there, you're getting one. Take a look at them. Let's get them out the door. Tell me how many you have. This is your final call. It's on their way. You've got, see, 2 pairs. Somebody just took 2 pairs right there. Joyce, let me know who that is. We got 2 pairs going out right now. Virginia, just 1 for you or 2? How many? Okay, great. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. You don't get 1 carat diamond studs for $999. Look at the pinks on these stones. Something about it when you see it from the sides. Oh, look at that. They go pink. You got to try these. If you don't love them, give them back to us. I'll take them. I'll take them right back off your hands. But this is where you take advantage of what is a nutty, super crazy value. I mean, who knows the jewelry world, right? I mean, I got a friend right now, every day, texting me like every single hour from Tucson going, oh my gosh, look at this price, look at this price, look at this price. Because he knows I'm not there. And he's like, you should be here, so you're not here, so I'm going to text you nonstop. And all it is these incredulous text messages about, look at the price of this, look at the price of this, look at the price. I'm going, okay, yep, yep. And he's like, you got to raise your prices there at TVON. You guys are like, honestly, you could sit at home. I mean, right? You can't just like, you can't be like a Joe Blow off the street and go to Tucson. You have to have all kinds of credentials to get there. I'm telling you, you guys don't need to. Sit at home. I don't know if do our East Coasters, do they really want to get on a plane right now and go 3,000 miles west in ice storms and snowstorms and frigid degrees and nor'easters and all that? You've got Tucson coming to your house. I'm here right now curating pieces that are better than wholesale trade shows, and we're coming into your living room. And you pick up the phone and say, yeah, I'll take a couple pairs of those. You're buying them better than anybody can. I'll give them 60 seconds, Kevin. There's still a pair left. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's Friday. So welcome to Friday. Yes, go ahead. You did get a pair. Who got your, guys, let's talk tonight. Let's converse. Tell me, we have nothing else to do but hang out and shop together with the 3 or 4 of us. So let's find out who's getting a pair. I want to know. Who? Marie in Houston. See? Donna in Burbank? Okay, Donna in Burbank. Avoid Barham. Just avoid Barham. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't try it. It took me 40 minutes to get on a freeway today. Donna's in Burbank. Yeah, if you're going over the hill, don't use Barham. All right, she got a pair? She's like, no, that's all right. Tucson's coming to me. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to go to Beverly Hills. I don't need to go to Rodeo, right? I'm just right here. I'm sitting right here. It's one of our main thoroughfares. They're doing some serious construction, and yeah, it's quite a mess. So anyway, it's not every day I get to talk to a local. So Donna, thank you. What about you, Joyce? Janet in New Mexico got 2 pairs, right? Oh no, she got 1. Who got 2? Mary got another one. Mary in Louisiana got 1 and then another. She got 2. Love it. What? Oh, I see what you're saying now. Never mind. She didn't get 2. She had 2 callers getting 1 each. I got you now. Thank you. All right. She's doing the addition for me. She's like, that blonde, let me help her out, okay? let me help her out. You know math is not my strong suit. All right. So here we go. Although I've gotten so much better at it, doing, anything for shopping, right? Suddenly I'm a math whiz when it's like, oh, I got that. 75%, no big deal. I know. If it means saving money, suddenly the calculations just whiz right on by. All right, so $9.99, last pair left. Virginia, are you getting one after all? Who is it? Sorry to interrupt, but I'm nosy like that. Linda? Brenda. See, that's what I would do too, Brenda. I don't know if I mentioned that enough, but rose gold would be, I'm not a rose gold wearer very often, but I would still get those in rose gold. So you can always change your choice. That's yellow gold now, but rose gold is a great option for fawns. It just kind of blends in with the pinky tones that come through. So congratulations, everybody. Well done. And where was Brenda calling us from there, Virginia? What? You said New Mexico again? Look at New Mexico in the house. That's 3 callers in New Mexico. I like it. And Burbank and Texas. And yeah, I like it. All right. So wonderful. Take a look. There they are. Look at dancing fawns right there. They look good. Okay. So coming up next, I mean, it is the club after all, right? If you can't make a diamond dance at the club, you can't do nothing, right? Just my favorite Instagram caption. I think of it so often. It's a weird thing that I'm going to say because you probably don't even remember it. But I think of it. It pops into my head a lot. Back when you used to write Instagram captions. Remember that? And there was a diamond band. I can't even say it. I'll start to get like the giggle fit of the century. Do you remember it? You know what I'm going to say? It was a diamond. It was a diamond band, and she said, "Bands that make her dance," which just see, Antonio, pretty good caption, right? Yeah, bands that make her dance. Yeah. Okay, so it's yeah. I loved it. And I think of it all the time, and I don't know why. All right, let's talk yellow diamonds. That's here, which anybody can grab. It's still here, and I'm not sure, what's going to take to get the 202 out the door, but we do have a look-alike in a slightly smaller version coming your way. Also, wanted to show you that amethyst because we've had a lot of requesters asking for the amethyst. So again, this one, and then watch the magic of television. Or is it just the magic of TV on? Watch this. Pink, right there. That's coming up for you here. It's basically the sister version of it. It's just a slightly smaller version. It's like the kid sister, but still really important, larger, big diamonds there as well. So that's very, very special also. So that's incredible. And here we go. And hi, Judy S. Judy S. Where's she calling? Or she's actually messaging. So see where she's at. Judy's messaging. So hi, Judy. Not Judy in Wisconsin, but Judy S. Hi, Judy S. So anyway, this is going to be the fabulous piece that I think so many of you might have been just waiting for. So I'm glad we put that together. But I want to get to the amethyst because this is one of those. Yeah, I think you're going to like it. It's an amethyst that's well, look at the color. I don't know if I need to be here for this to describe the color that's happening, and yeah, I see the fuzzy. So let me get that off and show you what is happening in this amazing, amazing stone. This is just, I mean, come on. If you're going, no, that's not amethyst. I don't blame you, but it is. This is welcome to the best. Welcome to what's out there when you shop with us. I know it's not here often, but we are thrilled, and I mean thrilled, to have this. By the way, I think there's still one pair of Fawn diamond earrings with all that said. So just, call in and grab that last pair if you like them, want to try them. This is 1570 actually. It's a 406 on the amethyst. And that is, we talk about intense colors. I've had intense, I'm just going to show it to you. This is a pretty intense color in the pendant we had earlier, right? But not really holding a candle to what we're seeing here, which looks like some kind of intense, really beautiful, like velvet. It's a 406 stone. It's 42 points in diamonds, giving it that halo design, which is so classic. And we're going to make it affordable because there's nothing that, I don't know what it is, but sometimes we like to get with our semi-precious, whether it's citrines or peridot or amethyst. We even saw a peridot with a bit of whimsy earlier, right? We sometimes like to do these really kind of, unusual designer mountings. Well, I think there's a lot of people who really, if you have access, as you do now, to the best amethyst in the world, maybe you just want to keep it classic. Go with a tried and true favorite, something that's not going to be, it's not about trends or not about, oh, here's, us kind of flexing our designer muscle here. It's just a really good classic. That's what this is. I'm going to try it on two ways because some people like to wear it with the point down. Others like to have it with the point facing up. So we'll do both for you. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful color. So before you go out there and brave the retail world or shop online, and I'm just going to stay there, Kevin, because we're going to flip it around. Before you do that, and even when a stone looks like a really deep color in a photograph online, it probably is not going to be that deep color in actuality. So really nice to see this beautiful intense color. Still has purple, yes, but it has reds and blues as well. And we are truly bringing you something that I feel like, I know amethyst is it's not considered the rarest of all stones in the world, but when you do get a color like that, you are looking at a stone that quite frankly would actually be quite, I think, appropriate in a museum on display. It is just that level of quality, color, saturation. How about we do any gold color for you as well? So that if you like yellow gold or rose gold and that's your preference to the white, no problem, we can do that. But there is, thank you, something really, really special happening here for you as we get close to that halfway point of the show. So I really want to wow you here. We got wheels coming up. I got the Tanzanite wheel as well. But this is major, and we are so thrilled that you're here to see it because now you get to see what I'm going to do to make sure it goes. Because I've got one price here, and it says $1,999. That's fair. That's fair. In my world, you have to pay more for quality, right? You have to pay. And we really do kind of take that concept and we really turn it on its ear. We really do. Where you're going, I don't know if I can really get that kind of quality for a tiny price. Or if it is a tiny price, could it be that quality? The answer is yes, but only at TVON. You don't experience quality and value like this anywhere else. We are bringing you top quality. If you just love this stone, if it's significant to you because it's a birthstone for February, if it is a stone that you've always enjoyed, or maybe it's not been your favorite, but now you're going, okay, but now I see that stone, and that's a different level. So now I'm intrigued. Now I like it. This is your chance to get in. I'm not even going to make it 9. I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta do some wow price tags if we're gonna move jewelry tonight. That has become quite apparent. So get ready to see some wild opportunities here in the next 90 minutes because I'm not even going to do $999. There's half off right there. When was the last time you saved $1,000 on anything? We're going to save you even more just to make sure it goes out the door. White, yellow, rose, in your size. We're shipping for free. All of that is still intact. And this is, I'm speaking to our new viewer contingency, all those folks that are going, what's this? because that is not amethyst like I'm used to seeing. And you're telling me that I get free shipping and sizing? Yes. Are you telling me that I get my gold color choice for free? Yes. Are you telling me I don't pay tax if I live in any of the 49 states beyond California? Yes. All of that, which makes a big difference. My goodness. Think of the money I would save on stuff if I didn't pay tax, right? I mean, it's a really cool deal. And it's not $9.99 or $8.99 because I just need a collar. Take a look. I'll keep going. Let's see what we can do here. Got to find a way to get it a home. That's all I'm going to do. Find a way. Find a way. I'm a believer. You got to be a believer in this business. You can't stand up here night after night and lose faith. You got to be a believer. I'm a believer. And sometimes it just takes a ridiculous price to get it out the door. $888. Do you know what? Make it better. I'm not feeling it. I don't know if 888 is going to do it. I'm still awaiting a call. White, yellow, or rose. Do you see the reds coming through? Right there, 6 o'clock. Look at it. Reds and bright ultraviolet neon blues. My mom gave me a tip today. She said, don't yell. Don't scream today. You're dealing with the worst allergies of your life. You've been flat. Just don't yell. I'm like, Mom. Sometimes you got to do it because the values are that good. $799. You know what? Just make it $777. Take it if you love it. 60 seconds, Kevin. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Still have that big pendant here if you want it. That big amethyst with the rounds, with the 25 carats, with the circles, and the, oh yeah, that's it. That's still here. But this is $777 for a 406, for diamonds all the way around it, a $777 price tag. I'm nuts, but that's okay. As long as you appreciate saving thousands, the was price was $19.99. That's it, guys, $19.99. That's a savings for you right there. I'd rather have it for $777. How about you? Yes. That was my mom? Okay. No, she doesn't call into shows. I don't solicit family and friends to boost me up on social media or call in during the show. No. I would have to get my mom or my family and friends to be on social media. I don't have any family members who are on social media besides my couple of Gen Z cousins. I've got some really young cousins. They're into it, but my brother, nope. My mom, nope. SO, nope, 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 and nope. Nope. All right. So, I don't know, 60 seconds more, maybe $19.99 was price, 60 seconds, and then we'll see if anybody's got it. Let me know if you like it. $777 for a $2,000 amethyst for a color that is, listen, the first thing I would do, if I could, would be to show you a regular amethyst. Like I put up what you see everywhere else and put it next to it, because sometimes that's what it takes, right? Our minds work in mysterious ways where it's sometimes tough to recall an exact color. Like my mom's got that gift. Like when I was growing up, she would, like when it was time to go to a dance, right? I'd find the dress and then you remember when you always had to match the shoes to the dress? Back in the day, in the 90s, that's what we did. When I was a sophomore in high school, that's what we did. We would match the shoes, and she would always know, like the dress would be at home, and she'd be like, okay, so those are the shoes that match. I'm like, it's a weird blue color, like that's not, and she goes, those are the ones that match. But that's sometimes, you know, tough to do just to recall an image, right? So this is, again, if you put a regular amethyst next to this right now, you wouldn't even believe it's the same stone or the same varietal. Yes. Let's try it on, wait, well, it's a size 6, so, you know, I'll do my best. My index finger is not a size 6, but I'm going to go as best I can here for you. But it's definitely a large enough piece that, yes, Virginia, I think it sits up a little bit, but I think it is a suitable size as far as the overall dimension to be sitting here. You know, that I think would work. So, I'm sorry, Jess, anything exciting happening? She did, the pink pearl. Well, that's pretty. Thank you, Claudia. What color did she choose on that one? Okay, very good. All right. She's going to wear that with the Wonder Ring. Whoo-wee, that's going to be pretty. She is a big baller. Do we see that for women as well? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, am I a big baller? No, someday. I'm striving for it, one day. One day, I would be thrilled with that description. You know what, though? That's going to be, wow. That's good. Because remember, that ring is really wide on its own. So is she going to have quite a, yep, big baller status. I like it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. 777. I think it's here, guys. I don't know. Amethyst, up for grabs. All righty, coming up. We've got a very, very special, you want to see the big yellow diamond, or should we wait on that? Should we wait? I do have Tanzanite. This Tanzanite, now this may sound a little boring, but I'm going to tell you, I have a Tanzanite that does not have diamonds with it. But it has something. So let's you we'll have you place your guesses there as to what you think we put together for you tonight. And speaking of Tanzanite, there is a Tanzanite wheel to end all Tanzanite wheels and a Mahenge pair of earrings. So this was inspired by a ring that we created once upon a time, and I don't know about you, I loved the ring. So I was excited to bring these. It's the exact match to the ring. Look at this. Oh, come now. Look at that. Oh, these are pretty. Do you see what's happening there? I know maybe your eye goes directly to the Mahenge. This will be 5202, Kevin. But what's happening right above the Mahenge with the halo? That's a pink diamond. It sure is. Oh, my goodness. Large pink diamond in the round here in each earring. And then you've got another bit of diamonds. That's going to be the front of the lever back there. Also has the diamonds. So this is really it's a superstar right there. That's pretty. So round Mahenge. That's 30 points total. 6 points in pink diamonds. Those are rounds as well. And then 59 points in white diamonds. And in a lever back, and a very, very special moment here for you. Okay. Just a mega moment. This is your pink diamond, your rare spinel. We were talking about this earlier. The rarity of getting a hot pinky red spinel like that, that's really, really good, right? To get a hot pink red spinel in the round, which is obviously special, then you get the pink diamonds, then you get the white diamonds. So everything that you see when this is on your ear as it drops is diamonds or stones. And they're two-tone gold. I would leave them just like that. Here's a measurement on the length, and then we'll show them on. These are really, oh, they're just rare and specialty. Let's get you a ruler here so you can see exactly how long they are. That's going to be, look at that, 1 inch top to bottom. And watch what we're going to do on this. I'm getting a little antsy here because we got some really special opportunities here, and some pieces are still hanging out. So what that means is push the envelope, even more so, with the pricing tonight, and we are going to really, you know what, that's a term, right? It's an interesting term. It's an interesting little phrase. Push the envelope, right? I think the way I'm feeling on these, because this is a really, really good look, I just happen to have one here. What do you say we just I don't know about pushing it. How about this? Ripping it into half. That's what I'm thinking we do. Just rip the envelope. That's how low I'm going to go on this. Really great. Look at how beautiful this is on. How cool is that to get that movement and that drop and that little bit of, again, a lever back, so that's super easy and comfortable to wear. What I can do right now, just get them a home, just one lucky caller. That's not going to take much here. And this is really just, again, let me make sure that's all the way in. There you have it. Just a really special look. Diamonds, pink diamond, double halo, big spinel in the round, brilliant stone, absolute stunner. And you know what we're going to do? It's going to get good, guys. We're not even going to make them the $28.99 they should be. Here's how we do it. Back to the wheel we go. That's just, again, to see that 1 inch from a perspective of further away and see them on. We're going to make this really simple and easy. $28.99. I'm just not feeling like that's going to get them gone. So we're going to go for it here, and we're going to see who's out there. And I would recommend dialing in early, because if I go really, really extra low, remember ripping the envelope here, okay? That's what we're doing. So instead of 28, instead of 18, instead of even $1,499, this is with some very important materials, spinels from the Mahenge mine, some of the most important spinels in the world. Very reminiscent of what we see in the crown jewels, very similar type of color, not even 14, 13, 12, 11, or 10.99. I got to see who's out there. We'll make it $999 for the pair. Simple and easy, 60 seconds again. If I'm going to do prices like this, I better give everything 60 seconds and move. I can tell you that right now. Just because, again, we're really trying to show you a lot of great jewelry, give you a lot of big values, but they're priced to move quickly. So we can just, you know, show you as, I'm going to try to make it up in volume, because I'm certainly not profiting a penny on anything. So here's how we do it, guys. Let me know if you want them for $9.99. 45 seconds remain. Some of the rarest, really compiled stones we brought together in an earring. And that's after I just a few minutes ago had Fawn diamond studs. So that's saying something, right? It's a really, really impressive style. And don't forget, we'll do the Blue Wing Block D wheel at the top of the hour. That's 20 minutes from right now, 21 and a half, but who's counting? Blue Wing wheel is going to be impressive, but that's where we're going to need your attention because they're one of a kind and they're going to go very, very quickly. So on the way next, call me if you want them. 16 seconds, they're here. I mean, just again, these are bonkers values. We just saved you almost $2,000 on one pair of earrings, and nothing changed about them. They've still got really big rock and pink diamond rounds. They've still got gorgeous round Mahenge spinels and lots of diamonds. Almost 2/3 of a carat is your diamond weight in the earring. We don't see that all the time. It's tough to get, you know, even with really good drop earrings, you don't usually see that kind of carat weight in the diamonds, in the white diamonds. And they're all, you know, if you're going, what's the catch? Did they stop using VS diamonds? Are they doing sterling silver now? No and no. They're VS diamonds. They're not sterling. They're solid gold. You got the rose and the white combo here. If you wanted to change them up, guys, operators, if anybody does want to get these for $9.99, which I would hope that they're going to go eventually, you can have the choice if you want to do all rose or all white. I really would recommend them just as they are, but that is up to you. So if you want us to put in a couple extra $1,000 of labor and work, we'll do it. But we can make them all white, all yellow, all rose. But notice now there's that little bit of rose accenting. That's going to be the prongs for the center Mahenges and also the bezel for the pink diamond, which is appropriate, which was why that pink diamond looks so much bigger, because I know what you're thinking. We know the rule of bezels. Bezels make the stones look bigger, don't they? Final call. It's time for a pink diamond. And, oh, the cabochons. I got to bring you the cabochons. I got to bring the cabochon garnets to match all the rings that we've seen go out the door in the last couple of days. So that's going to be coming up. And then top of the hour, the Tanzanite of your dreams will be here. How do I know? Because we have something for everybody. We have all the cuts, essentially. I mean, we really are going to bring you a great variety. 5 different styles, 5 different stones. Oh, I have the heart-shaped rubies too. So let's get to it. Cabochon Zambarans first, because that is what I'm so excited. These are brand new, and they're so large we had to use omega backs. Is it too weird doing earring after earring after earring? Oh, maybe it is. Too many earrings? Okay, guys, we'll wait a second. We'll wait. But Valentine's Day lovers, pink. I wonder if Irma's watching right now. I know she said, Lolo, I'm good, but I pulled some pink stones she might like. And for anybody who likes, like I do, pink sapphire is your preference, I'll take a pink sapphire over any other. And I love Morganites, and I love pink diamonds, and I love, love, love the tourmalines. But there is nothing in my book that tops a pink sapphire in the hottest color. That's what we have. We hardly ever have pink sapphires. This is a pink sapphire. 5562 is the number. It is a 104 heart shape, and this we thought, oh, Valentine's. 10 days away, need something perfect, appropriate, stunning, rare, and a great value. We got it. Or for any heart-shaped lover out there, that's a 104 pink sapphire. It's 70 points in the diamonds. That'll be the double halo and the diamonds down the shoulders. This is a really rare stone. And I know it's not going to look rare because I'm going to follow it with heart-shaped rubies in earrings, but trust, these are coming out because it's Valentine's Day around the corner. And I know there's a lot of people who love heart shapes no matter what time of year it is. It just happens to be that really significant style that is so unique and unusual, but will always, always, as you wear it and enjoy it every day, and I hope you do wear it and enjoy it every day. Sapphires are plenty durable. Remember, they're just under diamonds for their hardness. So they're a 9, diamonds are a 10. Those are the 2 hardest gemstones out there. So you've got a piece that's ready for daily wear, no doubt. But it's also going to be, okay, I was fully expecting this to be $55.99. It's actually only $49.99. Well, how nice is that? I'll tell you what I'll do really quickly, since we can go months and months and months at a time without seeing a pink sapphire. Here's where you get a gorgeous heart. And you know what I'm going to do? Got to mark it down. Somebody's got to own this ring. We can leave other pieces, but we're not leaving a hot pink sapphire in that perfectly defined heart-shaped stone. We're not going to leave it. It's not $49, $39, $29. I'll make it easy as can be. $1,999 for one caller only. For our hottest pink. Our hottest pink. And to me, it makes sense. If it's a heart shape, to me, it should be a pink or a red, right? Probably. Those are the most logical ones, I think. So here's where you go about it. Here's where you get it, $1,999 only. There's one. So we'll give that 30 seconds and we'll be on our way. We've got the heart-shaped rubies. We'll do a little heart-shaped kind of capsule collection here, if you will. And then we do have a fabulous, we got the pair of Zambar and garnets as well. So those will be coming up. Those will be in the Cabochons. Let me know if anybody wants those spinel pink diamond drop earrings we just had for $9.99. They're very special. And this is $19.99. So keeping it moving here. The heart shapes continue. We're going to bring you also, now these are sisters. They really are. Rubies and sapphires are the same, essentially. They're the same family, just different chemical compositions produce different colors. So here's your chromium-rich red ruby. Wow. Fights over a similar pair the other day. Well, I have good news. We have one more pair. It is item number 5554. I'm just going to use the same item number for you. So there we can keep the price down. This is 203 in hearts. So yes, super rare that each of these heart shapes, as if they're not rare enough on their own because of their color, their origin, their cutting, they actually are also over a carat each. That's super rare. And you're not going to pay what you ever would for a stone. Look, these are just so rare and unique. This is why normally if you got two heart shapes, you're going to make two rings, not one pair of earrings. This is what we're doing. Amazing value coming your way in the yellow gold. That's one pair only, of course. And 33 points in diamonds are creating that halo that is happening around it. And such a fabulous idea here. All we can do is get it out the door. And really, really important. How about this? Not even $19.99. Isn't that what they were before? Yeah, and there were fights over them. We're not doing $19.99. It's not going to work. I'll blow them out for $1,499. Save that extra $500 for that really nice bottle of wine, or maybe you are going to go out, venture out to the restaurant for the big Valentine's Day dinner, what have you. This is the way to get you. Just save $500 on the gift of a lifetime, and now we've got them for $14.99 just in the yellow gold. It is here for you, and here we go. Last call, $14.99. One pair only. We'll get you the Cabochon Zambars next. That's it. That completes my heart-shaped segment of the show. That's what we have. We have the heart-shaped pink sapphire, the heart-shaped rubies matched. And that is that. The prettiest pink diamond coming up too. This is, ooh, it's the big baguettes. There's something new in a pink diamond that you're gonna love. That is some outrageous material here. You're gonna see a really good one coming up for my pink diamond lovers. We got 5525 next. 5525 will be next. Let me know on the heart-shaped rubies. Or, oh my gosh, that's gonna be the heart-shaped ruby. So here's the, let me just show it to you. I never want to leave you just in silence, but honestly, I think this needs a moment just to take it all in. Take it all in. This is, I know we brought you pink diamonds before. Like we've brought you big pink diamonds. I mean, there's still a 1 carat hanging out here. There's a 1 carat pink diamond. You need a big pink diamond, we got them. I can get you a 3 carat pink diamond. It's a little pricey, but I have access to one. Maybe it'll be on the Gemstone show, February 24th, Thursday night. Anyway, this is a 16-point pink. The item number is 5525. It's the setting. We've seen our fair share of really good, really big pink diamonds. This is a really good, really big pink diamond, but it's the setting. There's a jumbo baguette in a white diamond on each side. There are pink diamonds creating a halo. There are more diamonds down the shoulders. Actually, some of the larger diamonds we've ever seen on the sides of a band are here. Take a look. There's one. This one's gonna go. You know it. You know it. And the color's amazing. Take a look at 5525. We're gonna walk you through it first because you need to know what is happening here. Call me early. If you've been paying attention to any of the last hour and 47 minutes, you know I'm pricing things where they never, ever should be. So, here's what I'm going to do. I have a 16-point cushion cut pink, and it's gorgeous. This is the color I love, too. Look at that. Super, like, not faint, not light. It is no doubter, right? You know it's pink, you see it. You see almost lavender, a little bit. Not that it's not, you know, it's not taking it to another color purple. It's pink, but it's saturated. Do you like this one? Isn't this enormously pretty? 16-point center. That's a cushion. 38 points just in the baguettes. We've actually, okay. So Kevin, I see you lumped them all together. I do want to just point out to everybody, because baguettes we don't usually see like this in those big, big sizes. So the baguettes themselves are almost 20 points a piece. It's like the size of an engagement ring and the size of an engagement ring in the US on average. Almost, right? Those are 38 points in the baguettes, 2 of them. 7 points in the pink, we got that up there. And then another 43 in the round white diamonds. So that's 43 plus 38, that's where they get the 81. But that's, I think, again, we're separating it out just because those baguettes are really, they're still VS, and look at how important they are. I mean, I'm trying to show you without the shadow that's created, look how clean they are. Look at how mesmerizing they are. I mean, this is worth the price of admission for the baguettes. And what's really, really important is not the baguettes, it's the pink diamond. So here's what we have for you. One only as it is. So it's rose and white. It's 14K solid. And it's got this great, look at this heft. I mean, look at all the mirror finishing to the gold. And that's just telling you about the depth of the gold. It's really substantial. I'm going to give this my best shot here, because I know there's a lot of people right now that understand the value of a ring like this and would pay $49.99 in a heartbeat. I'm doing better than that. Remember, the baguettes are almost 20 points a piece. Here's what it looks like on, but it's so wearable, you know? There's a lot of people who say, well, I got a pink diamond from you, but I never wear it. I'm going, why? Why don't you wear it? And they're like, it's too valuable. It's too precious. I don't want it. It's too flat. Just wear them. Do me a favor. You're not going to hurt them. Just don't leave it somewhere. Just wear it. Wear it, live in it, keep it on, show it off to the world. It is one only, and you know what? I have nobody. And $49.99, Kevin, is what I think would get it out the door, just adding up the carat weights. Like, I think, you know, but that would be on a normal evening, right? We're trying to make some real kind of make some new friends, give you some wow deals. I mean, literally for the people that are here every single night, make you go, okay, what? Like, how many of our regular viewers tonight are going, okay, what? What's happening? This is different. This is unusual. This is unique. What's happening? These prices are crazy low. And at $49.99, great for every day, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to do that. We got to get it at home. Let me know who wants it. This is one only. This is one only. I can't say enough about that 16-point jumbo stone there in all that color saturation. This is one of those rare moments where the center stone is more saturated than the halo side stones. $49, $39, $29.99, $19.99. Okay, we have now reached crazy levels, but I'm going to do better. Waiting for that one special caller to say yes. Here we go. It is fantastic. I really hope you'll dial in right now, not even pay, you won't even have to pay $19.99 or $18.99. Blowout time, make it $1,888 while it lasts. And that is a 16-point superstar. We actually only have a few stones left that are larger than that. It's now down to just a handful of stones in our entire collection that are going to be any larger than a 16-pointer. So it's a good time to give us a call right now. Look how amazing that is. Look at those diamonds. There they are. I mean, again, when you hit them right up to the light there, they kind of have this glare about them, much like when I put a signet ring up there. So I'm just showing you there's the non-glare angle, so you can really see the clarity and the color of those baguettes. Like I said, now with that price, that's worth it for the baguettes alone. It's like the pink diamonds are free, and the gold is free, and all the extras are free, 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 free. So 8 minutes left till our top of the hour. Tanzanite wheel coming up. Do you want this one, Antonio? Not yet. Which ring? Nope. Yep. Yep, absolutely. I wasn't in the market for a big pink diamond tonight, but whoo, that's special. Kevin, let's give it 30 seconds. And we have a big white diamond necklace too. 50 points, VS stone with diamonds around it. That's coming up. We have a Tanzanite wheel on the way in 7 minutes. We still have that amethyst piece, the big pendant. I'm going to show you the cabs next, the Cabochon garnets. I just want to separate our earrings out a little bit. So we have a Cabochon garnet earring. I mean, this is, would it be better if we just leave it at $49.99? That, I get it, that does make more sense, doesn't it? That'd be much more on par with what we're supposed to see, but you know, just figure a better price, might make it a little easier on the budget. All right, let's get to our cabochons. Okay, wow. Okay, so every time in the last week I brought you a cabochon garnet, it's gone immediately. Let's take a look at what we have here. This is a pair of earrings. They do have an omega backing, which should tell you something immediately. That is a larger earring. It's a button style earring, so we don't just leave it at a stud here. And cabochons themselves usually are quite a bit, you know, larger. You're gonna have some presence to them. We like to show off that, in this case, clarity. Look at how clean they are. Item number here is 5686. And this will be very, very important. And if you were lucky enough to get one of the cabochon rings, well, this is the only pair of cabochon garnet earrings we have. So here's your perfect match. We'll do a different gold color if you would desire that. No problem at all. $429 is the carat weight, so about $215 each. And they're also 55 points in diamonds as well. So now it's just a matter of pricing like it always is, right? Got to get you a value that's just going to stun you to the point of, okay, got to have them. And if you do have the ring already, thank you for shopping those beautiful garnet cabochons. I know they've been, literally every single one has gone immediately. So just hoping that somebody's been thinking about a matching earring, or maybe you'd like to start with an earring and then, you know, worry about the ring later. Or maybe you want, remember we had that Zambar in the faceted material go earlier, that large stone. This would be a beautiful match. Despite the cuts being different, it's still going to match beautifully. So here's what they look like from a distance away on the hand. Then we'll show you on the ear. But see how when it's actually sitting upright to you, you don't see that omega backing, right? That's basically to keep it steady. It's still a post. You flip it down, so you basically, it's hinged like a lever back would be, and then you simply put it in like any other earring, and then all you do is flip the back up, and when you do, it's going to rest comfortably and gently against your ear, but it keeps them upright. So instead of falling or flopping or just, you know, doing that thing we've all seen with earrings, which is less than attractive, they're going to stay upright to the world. They're going to look amazing from all the angles. Sorry, there was something floating around me. Didn't want it in our shot here. Look at how pretty those are, though. So see how amazing that is, and see how it's sitting completely beautifully. And then there's also that extra bonus of no backings to lose. You know what I mean? No backings, right? It's all one self-contained piece. And we're going to get you a little price that does this too, if you know what I mean. So come on in. Take a look at them up close again. That's just a little size reference for you. Definitely a button style earring. Still camouflages and conceals a stretched out piercing. They're $38.99. Well, that's because you got two really important Zambarans that are giving clarity. And what you're seeing through it right now is a reflection of the basket underneath. That is not an inclusion. You're actually seeing, there it is, the omega. You're seeing the omega and the basket reflecting through it. That's because it's a completely transparent, clean stone in the cab. So it's showing you right now a reflection of what's sitting behind it, which obviously when it's on your ear, you don't see all that because the gold's behind your lobe. I'll make it easy, make them $1,888 right now. Cabochon. I love seeing this cut. This is such a really beautiful cut that to me is synonymous with couture. I mean, I immediately think of one particular designer, which maybe you do as well, starts with a B, ends in a Ari, and you know, they just do cabochons. They still do. That's what they do. That's kind of their signature look. So this really has that high-end type of really, really special, looks like money, doesn't it? So $18.88. Doesn't cost a lot of that tonight to get those at home, but it's a really special way to go. Pink Diamond's still here if you want the 16-pointer. Let's get to our top of the hour, but not before. I just want to show you that yellow diamond again. We still have the 202 hanging out in the 3-stone style, but for anybody else who's been thinking, I just like that look, like having those stones go all the way across the hand, but I'm going to need a better price than $8,000 or $9,000. We're going to hook you up tonight. So that's going to be still to come. And let's get to it. The Tanzanite wheel I've been waiting for, and let me just tell you something before we get started with this wheel. There will be a price tag that's going to change. It's going to move. What was planned 2 hours ago before this show started, I will change. So there is going to be, and it's already a wheel. And if you know our wheels, you know something special is happening with the price tag when we're committing to basically laying it out on the table. you know, and you just lay your cards on the table. We're going to lay our blue wings on the table here, and we're going to give you a value like never before. So we have about 2 minutes to the top of the hour. Remember, these last couple of items we've shown. We've had our little capsule collection of heart shapes, pink sapphire ring, ruby earrings. We've had our fabulous, well, just now, that pink diamond, and, of course, the Zambar and garnets. We're going to get to a Tanzanite wheel. This is where the show really begins. There is a last call situation, though. It's last call, 3-carat plusers. We are down to it. I'm nervous about the day when I have to tell you that we're finished and they're done and they're gone forever. This is going to be a painful situation. A lot of people have asked me, what are you going to do when the blue wings are gone? Remember that special top quality vein of the Block D. Block D doesn't exist anymore. There's one mine in the world. Block D was one section, if you want to think of it that way, one section, one block. Block C is being mined currently. That's all that's left. For the next 20 or so years, whatever's left in Tanzanite mining, it's Block C and Block C only. That's all we got. That's all we got. 20 years, they're saying. The experts say 20 years, and they said that 2 years ago. So figure 18 to 20 years left of mining, and then Tanzanite is a done deal. And there's always that remote possibility there's another discovery, highly unlikely. They've been looking. So here's what I'm going to do with our exclusive collection, which is called Blue Wing, which if you're looking for an A grading, you see a lot of single and double A out there. Out and about, double A is usually the best. If you're looking at a really top quality stone, that would be considered a triple A out of Block C. However, there are some folks out there that do, on occasion, if they have a genuine Block D is equivalent to a 4A grade. Because what happened was, back before Block D was being mined, they'd already basically sorted out double A, single A, double A, triple A. So just like diamond grading scales, they don't go back retroactively and decide to change the scale they've been using. It's better to just amend the scale. So in the case of Block D, when Block D was discovered and they realized that's a more saturated material, they said, okay, that's going to be 4A grade. So a step up from everything else we knew. But this is one, you got to understand, one specific vein of the Block D, collected and saved by the miner. Sounds familiar. Similar thing we heard with the Fawns, different guy, but same story. He was there. He knew immediately they're onto something. This is considered 5A grade plus, because even within Blue Wing Block Ds, there are different levels. We're going to show you 5 options. The good news is they're all different cuts. They're all different styles. That means you're probably going to have your eye on one, but if I can give a word of advice to our jewelry collectors, our jewelry lovers, our Tanzanite lovers, this is a time to get on the phone lines, especially when you're looking for this size. Obviously, there are a few 8 carats and 10 carats, I mean a few floating around. There aren't many left in this size. These were the first ones to go. These are the ones that, are usually less than $10,000, so they tend to be very popular. Let's take a look at what we have here. I'm going to start with the wow. To start with the wow, start with the round. Quite frankly, it's going to be a whole set of 5 wows up here. And it's one wheel, and I know 5's a lot to add to a wheel, but hear me out on this. They're one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. We're going to change gold colors on some, so we're going to walk you through these. So as I add to the collection, there's a pear shape, there's a cushion, there's a square cushion, and there's a trillion coming your way. You're actually going to see the trillion right now. That's going to be your one white gold example, keeping in mind that some of them, actually two yellow golds here. We're going to have the trillion, and take a look at this, the traditional cushion. Traditional, I say, because it's more of a rectangular shape, so that's more of the traditional. Here would be the non-traditional cushion cut. I'll put them front to back here. There's the traditional rectangle. That's the more unusual square cushion. Look at these colors. And then the round you see in the middle, with that swirl of diamonds around it, just a little more breathing room for them, and there's one more to add to it as I bring the trillion up front, because what's coming up next here and final is the pear shape in the bridge. Take a look at this color. And reds, I don't know the last time I saw a pear shape with that much visible red when you're not even looking at it face up. Like, that really is direct face up. Look at the reds. Spectacular, isn't it? They all are. They all are. They can't hang out together on a wheel if one is like, if one's lacking in some way, it's not really fair to put it on a wheel with its counterparts that just look better. So these are all just spectacular. As we always say, the round looks a little different because that's got the Portuguese cut. So it just plays with the light a little bit differently. So when we do a wheel, and I mean, this is it's a blowout, but it's also Kevin beyond. Because like I said earlier, there was a price that we had planned on before this show started. That was 2 hours and 2 minutes ago. there was a plan. But 2 hours into the show and 58 minutes, now 57 minutes to go, the plan is going to change. Sorry, TVON. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. We got to move some jewelry. And I really would like it to be these 5 spectacular blue wings. I'm going to walk you through carat weights. There are some that have an as-is situation where they are in the gold they are. We're still sizing it for you and shipping it and all that, but some of them are limited to the gold they're in now. We are backed up on the lines already. I think you all know when Lolo's losing it, and Lolo's about ready to lose some, not sanity, but money. The sanity's gone. We're going to get money going out the door here. We're just going to save you a bunch. But you got to call me. 3 carats plus, all of them, but a wide variety. So I think there's something up here for everybody if you're looking for this kind of carat weight range. Obviously, if you're looking for a 10 carat, this is not your wheel. If you're looking for a 1 carat, this is not your wheel. But if you want that kind of, you know what I think? I think this is the size that's that kind of, I'll call it happy medium. It's like the everyday comfortable wear. This is the one you can wear without fail, no matter what you like to do every day. I think these are the ones that are really going to be, and we're so busy. So please, please, please stay there if you're on hold. We have very limited operators tonight. So bear with me and we will get you an operator as soon as we possibly can. But I have fewer operators than I have rings, if that gives you any idea. So don't get discouraged because you're waiting on hold. Don't think your ring is like lost, right? Take a look at this wheel. Someone just hung up. Don't hang up, please. Don't let my lack of operators deter you from getting one of these amazing rings. And let's walk you through carat weights here. So we're going to start here. Yellow gold only on the cushion cut in the back. Which one do you like? Let's go. That one right there. This one? Yeah. So let me tell you about it. It's yellow gold only, 2435, 334 cushion. And this one has 82 points in diamonds. We'll try it on. It's got a finished inside under gallery. That one's only in the yellow. And then I'll walk, actually, they're all going to be as is for the first couple here. This one's only in white gold. That's the 316 with 77 points in diamonds. And then the other one that's got to stay is the pear shape in the bridge. That's a 398, guys. That'll be the largest stone up there by far. That is just shy of 4 carats with all the reds in a bridge mounting. In a pear shape, that's a 398 with 89 points in diamonds. And then what else? Trillion cut, we can change the gold color here. We just went through the 3 that have got to stay. It's basically the 2 in the back and the 1 in the middle. They got to stay as is. Yellow gold only for the cushion, round only in the white, pear only in the white. The trillion cut, let's give you a carat weight there. The trillion is a 325 with 89 points in diamonds. I'll do that in white or yellow. And then we have, last but not least, the 323 right there in 85 points in diamonds. That's also available in any gold you want. So the front 2 are available in any gold color, including rose gold. The other 3 are as they are. These are one of a kinds. I mean, say bye-bye. Here we go. Last chance, last call already, because anything up there should go at $39.99, and that is a great value. There's no disputing that. I'm here to bring you a better than great value, and what was planned a couple of hours ago, I am abandoning that. So this is where 5 of you will take advantage of an amazing value tonight. And they're no longer 39. Hold on, hold tight. And if you haven't called in, call in. And if you did hang up, I see that you hung up, call us back because we now have one available line open. So we now have an available operator for you. So you can call right back because you don't want to let this go. You can't let a value like this go out without you guys because these are the lowest prices we've ever. You're already looking at the lowest price, but that's not staying. $39.99 is going to disappear right now. And we're going to save you not hundreds, thousands. Thousands. Think about what you could do with an extra couple of $1,000s when you're not giving up. Usually in jewelry, if we're going to save money and get something in the budget, it means we're probably giving up some quality. We probably said, okay, I'll settle for the gold that's 10 karat. Okay, I'll settle for the SI diamonds. Okay, I'll settle for no gems at all. This is the no settle network. It's a no compromise deal. You don't settle, you don't compromise, you don't concede. Don't lower your standards because your budget is crying, okay? That's what we believe in, is that no matter what, you deserve the best. That's not usually what the jewelry world says. But we believe that you out there, no matter what your budget looks like, you still deserve to own the very, very best. And we make it happen. You're not going to pay $29.99. There's $1,000 right back to you. You're not going to pay, how about this? And this is where the phone lines are going to go berserk. So if you are waiting on hold, stay there. We're back busy on the lines again. I'm not going to make them $29.99. And here's the kicker, they're not even $1,999. By the way, we've already taken over $1,500 off what they were supposed to be tonight. I'm going lower to make sure all 5 go. Operators, you let me know who's got what. We're really busy. Don't hang up, don't hang up, don't hang up. Like I said, we only have 4 operators. So take a look at this wheel. They're not going to be $19.99 either. Just because now I feel bad that we got callers in queue waiting and by the bunches, I'll go even lower and we'll send them out the door. Let me know, operators, which one you have and when you have it. Because here's the deal. I won't make them $19. I won't make them $1,899. How about $1,888? Not even. They're not going to be 18. Let me know, operators, which one you're thinking about, please, because I got to keep track of who's first. I know Joyce has her eye on the cushion cut rectangle. Antonio, let me know which one you like. Guys, we're getting really busy. Trillion. Everybody loves the trillion cut. Me too. You guys know my fave's the trillion too. Not even 18. I'll go lower. Let me do this. Any gold you want on the trillion cut? Remember, that's a 3 carat 23, 25, 325. Bear with us on the phone lines. I'm not even making them $1,888. How about $1,799? You know what? Let's go even lower. I want everybody to stay on the phone lines and watch me drop those prices down. $1,777 while they last. Let me try on the trillion next. A lot of people asking about the trillion. Here we go. This has never been done. $1,777. Let me know who's got the trillion. This is a 325 right there with 89 points in the classic halo. That is too good. And that's in any gold you want. So let me know on the trillion, guys. Who's next? What do you need to see on the hand next? Oh, that pear shape, guys. Who's on the pear shape? Anybody on the pear shape yet? If you're waiting in queue, thank you, number one, for being patient with us and our really light staff. Thank you for your patience. Here's what I'd like to do. Stay on hold. Stay there. It seems like everybody's all asking about the same 2 rings here. So we still have a few left. Which one? Pear shape. Well, let me try it on, guys. Yell it out, please, Antonio, so I can give you some item numbers and try it on. I have no idea to know which one you're talking about, and I got to know when these are sold out. 1863 for you. Take a look. That's with all the reds there. And so let me know if you've got it officially, Antonio, because we've only got the one. So let me know on that one. That's in a bridge. So you're getting a 3. That's the 398. That's also the largest. Julie, do you want to help on? Okay. So look. Do you see the reds there? Look at the reds. I showed it to you up close, but even on the hand, we're getting the reds off that pear shape. I shouldn't say off it, through it. I mean, it's going all the way through it. And that's going to be, remember, that is the largest stone. So if you're interested in the largest, the 398 is the largest. Let's go to the square cushion here. The square cushion, good call. That's going to be item number 2405. That is the 323. Remember, the trillion's a 325. This is a 323. And that's the square cushion. There's the red there. There's the red coming through loud and clear. That's a 323 with 85 points in diamonds, any gold you wish. That's going to be white gold, yellow gold, rose. Remember, there are 3 limitations up there. There are 2 that are not limited to gold color. This is one of them. This one and the trillion, those are the options. You can change the gold color to whatever you want. What about you, Virginia? Which one? Trillion cut. Let's go. White, yellow, or rose. You want that number on the trillion? Sure. It's a classic mounting. There's not like a bridge or anything like that. It's a halo, but it's still going to have a basket supporting the underside of the trillion cut there you see. That's going to be the 3 carat 25 with 89 points in diamonds. Yay. And that's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Don't have to leave it in the yellow gold as you see it there. You can do any gold color you want in the trillion or the square cushion. So which one? Which one, the rectangle or the square? Square cushion cut is item number. Remember that cushion cut is 2405. That's the 323. Any gold color you want. And 80. These are almost identical in the carat weights. Rather, the one in the front there, the 2 in the front, the trillion and the square cushion, they have almost identical carat weights in diamonds and center stones. So they're really, really similar. Yes. Which one? Okay. So, okay, guys, here's the deal. I think we still have the round here. The round, I know we're verifying. Here's where we stand. We're verifying on the pair, verifying on the square cushion, verifying on the trillion. The round is here. Let me tell you about the round. That's our 316 round, only white gold in that one. That's going to be where you get the most brilliance. So if you like sparkle, Tanzanite's not a stone that usually gives you a lot of sparkle, but if that's what you'd like to see from your Tanzanite, you go with the round. And you see it there plain as day. See how it looks a little different? It's giving you like these bright, bright flashes. That's because it's a round. Portuguese cutting is very distinctive. It looks almost like a floral internally in the stone, doesn't it? So it's super, super distinctive, and that's why you get that little bit of brilliance. It's a really great way. Again, it sparkles, and that's not typical. So here's what we've got. Last call on this wheel. It looks like I'm going to have to give it a final 60 seconds. If you had trouble getting through, if you hung up because you were getting frustrated and you weren't patient, call us back. Not worth missing out on the deal of a lifetime on 3-carat plusers. It's really, really important. So this is where I'm going to try on that beautiful round. Then we're going to, let's go with the rectangular cushion again here for you. That's going to be the yellow gold only, 2435. Let me know if anybody's decided for sure on that one. Here's your chance to get that 3-carat 34. So this will be the second largest that's up there on the wheel is the 334. Remember, the pear shape is the largest. I think that one's gone. We're checking right now. This is the second largest at 3 carats 34. Then we go down in size. The next size down would be the 325, which is the trillion, then the 323, and then the 316 in the round. So that's in order of size. It goes largest here in the pear. Second largest is going to be that one I just had on, this rectangular cushion. Then the third largest is going to be basically the 325 and the 323 are almost identical there on the sides, front and back. Which one? And the square cushion is amazing, isn't it? That's the 323, that's 2405. And then we also have the round, which is the 316. So the square cushion is the 323. Think of our area code, one of our oh yes, let's try it on again, sure. Here it is, the 323 plus 85 points in diamonds. Does have the reds are just, I love that. I mean, that's unusual. Sometimes you'll see the red up close and then not as much on the hand. We're seeing this red come through when it's farther away on the hand where light's not, and you know why? And watch this, if I actually shed the light a little bit, you're going to see even more of the truer saturation in neon that these blue wing block Ds have. That's really important. So 1777, it's our last call. That square cushion again can be done in any gold color. So can the trillion, which is also radiating reds. Look at the very edges of that trillion cut stone. You see the reds all the way out to the edge like that. Very impressive. All 1777, check with your operatives. I've kind of lost track because everyone's kind of talking about things. What's that? Okay, that's fine. Are we surprised, Jess? No. Jess, you'll get a kick out of this. I was talking to my gardener this morning. He comes every Friday morning and it's Peanut's work day. Because you can imagine, Peanut barks solid for like 2 hours straight. Because, you know, the noise and the leaf blower and a stranger at the house, you know. She barks. We were talking about weird things happening with the animals outside because the animals are doing weird things in my yard. I've lived in my house for like 15, 16 years, and they're like doing things they've never done. Because I live in the hills. We have a lot of wildlife. We have all these, you know, different types of wildlife. I said, what do you think's happening with he made a comment about the animals. I'm like, yeah, I've noticed the animals are going crazy. They're picking apart my flowers that they don't usually touch. They took apart my bird of paradise plant. They're dismantling them in the yard. And he goes, you know what? Moontide. Moontide. I'm like, moontide. You got it. That's what he said. He's it's moontide. Mercury retrograde. Moontide. It's just weird. Everything's going berserk. Put me in that category now. Blue wing blowout. We call this the moontide blowout. Yes. The atmosphere in the universe, it's upside down. Let's try in the round. The 316 is item number 284. Take a look at this one. That's only in white gold as it is. Unless, again, if you wanted to give us a little extra time, we could always make that in yellow gold. We're just trying to prioritize getting these out very, very quickly to you, especially with Valentine's Day around the corner. We want to make sure we can, you know, speedy delivery. Yes. Who is? Kathy! Which one? What? No, I mean which Kathy? Oh, is that too much? Is that too personal? I don't know. I mean, maybe I know her. Maybe. Yes, Antonio, do you have a question? You took the cabochon earrings? Really? Very. Oh, the pear shape's gone. Okay. Who got the cabochons? Oh, hey, Antonio, you got to tell them. You got to call them back and tell them we were just talking lovingly about them today. Me and Joyce were. Well, Joyce and I were. There you go, Mom. Proper grammar. Joyce and I were talking. Yeah, I know. I say, forgive me on if like a little grammar mishap happens. I mean, I'm into grammar very seriously, but it is a live show. And unfortunately, there's no script or prompter. It's my own brain working a fabulous stream of consciousness at high rates of speed, right? It's stream of consciousness at its best. So congratulations, Gary and Mary. Did they tell you how they're doing? Everything good in Gary and Mary's world? Happy? Are they rooting for the Rams in a couple of weeks? Actually, it's now only a week and a day away. You feeling good? I don't want to hear your predictions. And by the way, if you say they're not going to win, I'm happy because you've been wrong on everything. You also thought the Bucks were going to win. And you didn't think Brady was going to retire, but he did. I'm giving Antonio a hard time. Sometimes we have a little play fight in the DMs, you know. All right, so here we go, guys. Last call. Jess, did you take the round? Not yet. Round is still here. Trillion's gone, right? Gotta be. Cushion cuts? I know the cushion cuts have got to be gone, right? Gotta be. So it looks like the round is remaining if you want it. That's the fabulous round. Remember, that's item number 284 if you'd like that one. All right, let's come in close and then get ready for my next trick. We're going to show you, I think we need to get to that yellow diamond piece. I've been harping on it all night. Let's talk about it. It might look familiar. It's item number 4732, and it's intended to look familiar because we basically made the version of, it's like that one we saw with the big old price tag that everyone's still pining away for, but a lot of people just can't swing it. Here's what we're going to do on a similar look here in an amazing, amazing 3-stone. Interestingly enough, this is a lot like the 3-stone white diamond rings you see in retail where the diamonds are really similar in size. You know, sometimes with a 3-stone ring, it's tempting to put a really, really big one in the middle and then go really small on the sides. These are more equal. As a matter of fact, let's talk about it. The item number here is 4732, so that's a 44-point center yellow. It's still the brilliant cut cushion. Keep calling, guys, on, honestly, I'm confused on who's got what on those Tanzanites. So if you have any questions, it's best to just call the experts who are the operators, and they'll help you with what's here, what's left, what's not left, what's gone, what can we do, what can we change the gold. They'll help you with all that. So that's the best thing to do there. And thank you again to Kathy and everybody else who picked up a Tanzanite. Tonight, we want to get to this really quickly. 44 points in the center cushion. It also has this extremely important side diamond weight. That's pear shapes at 56 points. So that does mean they are almost the same size. If the 44 point is the center, we're going to get you really a 28 pointer or so on each side. So very similar, but we face those pear shapes pointing outward, so they get you that really interesting across the hand kind of look, which is, I think, why we like the 202 so much, right? And that's why we like it. It's a little different. So many times we see a yellow diamond, but we'll just put a yellow diamond with a halo or two, and then it still kind of looks very, very classic. But we're used to that. This is a little bit different because when you see this on the hand, you'll notice it goes really across the hand. It doesn't leave anything blank on the sides. It just fills your hand up or your finger up with just all the good stuff, which are really big diamonds and really important, a border of 19 points in white diamonds as well. So really special the way that's done. And we're going to show it on because I think it makes more of an impression even to see it from a distance when it is actually on the hand, so you can really appreciate how this is created and how it's made. Let's take a look. And also we gave you all those extras that you would expect if it was $8,000. We gave you the finished under gallery. We gave you the two-tone gold to exemplify and really just be a proper suitable fit with the diamonds that it's setting. So take a look at this on the hand. You'll see what I'm talking about, how it goes across the way. And, you know, obviously you can get that with, boy, that is just, I'm perplexed every time I look at the carat weights because I look at the ring. And then I think my eyes disagree with my brain because I'm going, well, that doesn't look like a 44 pointer and it doesn't look like, you know, third of a carat. I mean, it really is an impressive style, but you're getting that easy to wear, sits relatively low profile. It's certainly comfortable with the way it's finished on the inside to really sit it up on the hand in a really nice way. And it's going to be a serious, serious opportunity for somebody. $11,966. Well, that's the problem. That's even more than what we've been kind of discounting the bigger version, which inspired this. So it's not going to make any sense to get this at $12,000. But that is where it's listed, and I think that's good to know. Here's what I'll do instead. Just because we're in the last final kind of 40 minutes here of this Friday night, and don't worry, we got more jewelry in a few hours right back to back with the Friday night. So that's the good news. It's like a jewelry lover's paradise here on our weekends. But what I have to do right now is get this one out the door. And you know what we're going to do? I know it's not wise, but I'm going to put on the auction block. I'm feeling it. Should we try it? An auction on a Friday late in the last 35 minutes. Where do we start? Anybody have an idea? Because I know that half is still $6 grand. And call me crazy, but I'm not sure if $6 grand is going to get us a lot of bidders tonight. But that is right where we should start. Going half price, ring like that, all matching in these equally important yellow diamonds that are natural, that are brilliant cuts, pear-shaped cushion, pear-shaped, all brilliant cuts, surrounded by the white diamonds. Well over a carat, I'll tell you what, not going to be $6,000 to start. Somebody probably laughed when somebody made an offer of $5,000 on the other one. Well, now you can get a similar look for $5,000 or 4 or 3. How about this? We're rolling the dice here. How about $2,500 for the version of the ring that has been one of the most talked about, one of the most inquired about, and we're going to go $50 increments, a $2,500 open, and we'll see who's out there late night Friday night. Not late when it's a Friday night and you can hopefully stay up, right? Late becomes a thing of the past. This is the day you stay with us and stay here and get ready for something awesome. And you know what? Maybe $2,500 isn't going to do it either. So we'll try this. There's an $8,000 opportunity to get virtually the same kind of ring, just bigger carat weights. And maybe the bigger carat weights is what makes it not for everybody, because some people don't want to wear a gigantic ring every day. This is going to be that kind of, I don't want to call it small. It's not a small ring. It's a medium-sized ring when you compare it to the larger version you've seen that is, you know, what do we have? We had it for 10, then it went to 9, then it went to 8, now it's at 8. And there have been a lot of offers. We made this for all of y'all that were thinking about it, liked that kind of style, like this, you know, all across the hand in the bigger yellow diamonds, putting that 3-stone together, but still giving it white diamonds around. I'll tell you what, we're going to go $2,000 to start. I have no bidders at 20. What? I just got the open. Like literally the second after I said $2,000 to start. Antonio, would they like to start at 25 or 2? I'll make it up to them. It's our only bidder so far. Take a look. Is that wise? You can start it. Here's the game. It's like a game show. Now, there's maybe a small likelihood that bidders might come in with a lower open. So I'm going to leave it up to them. Do they want to start it at 25, which is what they wanted to do, but I wasn't aware of it? Or do they want to start? They're going to start at 2. Wise, wise, wise. Because let me tell you, we only have one bidder so far. And that is it possible we stay at one bidder? Who do you have? Jean? From where? MT? MO? Missouri. This is a good guess, though. Yeah. Makes more sense. Missouri should be MI, but then that would be like something else. Yeah, so it's a vicious cycle. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Then it'd be Michigan, and then you see, then MS. No, we can't do that. That's Mississippi. So yeah, so they went with MO. And then we want to call it Motown, but it's not Motown. That's something else. It's Mo State. Oh, I like that. Mo State. Mo State. How about Mo Diamonds? You want more yellows? Mo yellows. More value. We got it all happening. Okay. Fam, we got to talk this over. We have $2,000, and that was a good gamble by Jean. We've got one bidder at $2,000. Antonio, I'll ask one more question. Is it a he or she? I just don't want to get the gender wrong. It's a she. Just have to make sure. Because I know he jeans, and I know she jeans, right? So we know, yeah, so we just want to make sure I'm using the right pronoun. $2,000, and Jean said, I'll take it at 2. We have nobody else. She got to be loving that. She was willing to spend 25 to open, willing to start at 25. Now we're stuck at 2. I got one bidder. Shall we give it a clock? Yes, we will. But maybe one more look at it before we do. One more look at it. Just one more chance to see it before we start the clock, because somebody's in trouble and it's me. So here we go. One more time on the hand. Here's your finishing on the inside. All finished all the way through. I'm at 2,000. Jean's at 2,000. And she is ready to get the value of a lifetime on. Did she ever see the big version? I'm just curious. The one with the 2-carat center that looks just like it, just bigger. I mean, that's what this was modeled after. We went outside the box here, made you a look we've never done before, except for in the bigger size, which is $8,000. And so, I'm sorry, but there's just a long distance between $2,000 and $8,000. So I love this idea that you can get the ring that is essentially the same styling and this beautiful across the hand look. And yeah, 3-stone style, which I think a lot of people like because it's significant. The 3 stones are visually beautiful. They're balanced, they're symmetrical, but it's also just significant if you're, you know, if 3s are special. We're at 2,000 and we have one bidder still. So all of that basically didn't accomplish much, but I will give it a final 2 minutes because we never like to end an auction until we actually give you an official last call. That last call consists of a 2-minute clock, which means that in 2 minutes, that's 2 minutes to dial in if you're thinking about it. You don't even have to have it all gathered what you want to bid yet, but I got to tell you, it's a $50 increment. I don't think anybody's going to probably, even though you know you got a potential $2,500 open here, I mean, Jean was ready to go 25 to start. So here's what I would say. I'm going to suggest you dial in on the early side. It's 2 minutes. We gather everybody, if anybody, who wants to come in here to give themselves a chance to own it because it's going to somebody, and right now that somebody is Jean. So we're at $2,000. It's only $50 increments, so no power bid necessarily needed. But it's time to dial 2 minutes. Let's take a look, Kevin. We're ready to go. This is a mega value. 2 minutes to go, and we'll have our winner. And I love that I didn't even add up exactly all the carat weights yet, so let's keep that in mind. That just think about the yellows when you put the 3 together. What you have there is exactly a carat, right? Exactly. So a carat in the yellows among the 3, thank you so much. And you have the 19 points in diamonds, 119 total weight, and we have got 90 seconds left. 90 seconds. Did you ever shop here before, Antonio? Okay. Virginia's got the phantom phone tonight. You must have picked that thing up and put that back down like 100 times, right? Okay. And Jess, you might be verifying. Let's check the clock. We got another 70 seconds to make it official. Last call. Here it is on the hand again, two-tone gold. The way it is right now, you can change it, but I don't know if you want to. I mean, I don't know if you would, or I don't know if you should, but you can. So that's up to you. We leave that in your hands. You are capable of making those decisions because you know what you like. But this is right now the way we like as designers and as jewelers and as folks who love seeing yellow diamonds set in yellow gold and white diamonds set in white gold and the contrast that they create together. This is the way to do it. We're at $2,000. My goodness. 40 seconds left. Last call. We're looking to see if we're verifying. We got to see what's going on. The clock is a-ticking. So it's our last chance on this one. It's just so easy to wear. There's something so dramatic about it because at first glance, it just looks like it's one huge yellow diamond because the way they're put together side by side in this east-west fashion. But then you get that border around it, which is so lovely to see that border that goes around and around and around it. We still have 30 minutes left in the show, so don't go anywhere. And we're back in 12 hours to do it again, too. So lots on this weekend is good. Oh, this weekend you cannot miss. So here we go. On 2000, do we have 2050? 2050, that sounds weird to say, but do we have 2050 or 2050? 2050, anybody on that one? Phantom phone, what do you think? Are you trying to get in or is that another phantom? Now I just want to break into Phantom of the Opera. I really do. I really think of me, something, right? Oh, my favorite. Listen, Hamilton's coming up pretty close as a second place, but Phantom has still got my heart. Phantom will always have my heart. Virginia, are you thinking about this one or no? But you have a phone actually in your hand, no? I was waiting for you. I was thinking maybe you wanted to get in. That's a no? A for sure no? Okay, for sure no. Hard no over there. Okay, so are we at 2050? I gotta just cut my losses and move. Joyce, not on this one? Oh, okay, so one of those, wait, we might have a new, anyway, you guys figure it out. So we've got it? Yes, no? You got it. Okay, so you got it. Congratulations, that's gone. Okay, that was intense. You know, there is one more. Do you remember I said there was a Tanzanite with no diamonds? And you're going, well, they weren't on the wheel. There it is. Wow, breathtaking. Breathtaking. Look at that stone. So I know that might sound a little, a Tanzanite with no diamonds, but then you see it and you go, okay, I get it now. We have added, for my money, the prettiest combination. And I've had fawns with blue wings. I've had fawns. I've had yellows. I've had pink diamonds. But I don't know if anything tops this combo. I remember on this one, Kevin, is 3688. I mean, how could it? It makes sense. And you know what I'm going to do is flip it. I'm going to leave it here, but I'm going to flip it because actually, if that sits on it, perfect. If that sits on its point, I don't have to mess with it. I don't have to lift it up and hold it up to the camera like I do to show you the true actual, you know, face-up viewpoint of the stone. It actually is right now. And that is a Hello 552. By the way, we still have that big version of the 3-stone yellow diamond ring with the 202. So if you want to talk about that one, you can, and we can get that out the door as well. You know, if you're just going, yeah, I think I'll go for the big one. Go for the big one. Let us know what you want to do on the big one. We'll make it happen. But here we are with a 5-carat 52 miracle with 44 points of, those are Mahenge spinels, the brightest pinky red of spinels out there. One mine, oh, and hey, I like this. As someone who just likes meaningful jewelry, sometimes that's the personal meaning or significance it has to you, but also this is a meaningful in that it's paying homage to Tanzania, because those pink spinels in that color only came from that Mahenge mine. Where is it? It's in Tanzania. And where is the only place in the world that Tanzanite? Oh, that's an easy one. That's too obvious. Tanzania. So these are 3 amazing Tanzanian stones, but it's, for me, it's about the red flash there. You'll see it. Watch this. Watch that Tanzanite show you the reds and how the reds of the flash of the stone coordinate with the reds and the hot pinks of the Mahenge. It just makes sense. It is a stunning combination of stones, and it's rare, and it's special, and it's also in white gold, but you don't need to leave it that way. You can do any gold color you want. I'll do it in yellow gold if that's what you'd prefer. That'd be pretty too. A rose gold would be pretty too. So you're going to choose, but 3688 is the number. I've got a $69.99 price tag on the ring. I'm going to just, once again, we've got 25 minutes left, and we're going to make it happen for you. This is not going to be $69.99 tonight. Nope. You know, I waited a long time to do my first auction, and we all witnessed that. Let's do it again. It's the only way to get around $69.99. Otherwise, I got to leave it there and give you 30 seconds. And someone's got to pay $7 grand. I say, let's cheat the system. Let's use a loophole. And let's make it you know what? $4,000. Let's go. Can I do this? Let's go $3,000 to start on a 552. And I know what you're thinking. You're going, well, but there's no diamonds. Please remember that Mahenge spinels, $50 increments, are so rare. $69.99 was. That's, you know what, buy it now. If you want to just, you know, eliminate the competition, go right in. You know what you like. You know what's a great value. You want to take it, take it. $69.99. But those Mahenge spinels, please consider how valuable those are, how rare they are in a size like that. That's not normal, guys. It's not normal. That's not normal to get Mahenge spinels in big sizes like 22 points each that are matched to perfection, that are also pear shapes on the side. Let me try this on. I cannot wait. This is what I've been waiting for. And you think you want saturation? Look at this. Look at that. I'm blocking the light because that's more of a truer color when you see it at home. Open that box. Look at those colors. And look at how the Mahenges, they got a flash to them as well. How about this? Here we go again. Now, don't play that funny trick on me where you say you got the 3,000 after I lower the open. I'm thinking about doing it again. How about $2,500 to start? 25, because 3,000 wasn't doing it. Let's go 25, see if that makes a difference, and it sure does. I know it makes a difference from our end out here, just losing more money. It's another 500 bucks lost right there. Potentially, but that's only if we get the open, so that's up to you guys. We're leaving it in your hands here, but this is where, and I know we just had a lot of the 3 carats, right? But what if there's always going to be somebody out there that's maybe saying, but I want a little bit bigger. Don't need 10, I don't need 8, don't need 9 carats, but maybe a 5. Here's the 552 for you in a unique way. Or maybe you're doing like a lot of our shoppers are, and you're starting to do amass a collection. You're getting a collection. You're getting different cuts. You're getting different mountings. That's what I've heard. More it's about not the cut necessarily, but ladies are collecting different Tanzanites in different mountings because, why? They want to have different mountings for different occasions. Or maybe you're, in my case, you're like me and you like a lot of different mountings. And every day your mood changes, so your jewelry should be, you know, capable of changing with your mood. Maybe one day you feel like a bridge with all white diamonds, and then the next day you want to bring out those lovely pinks and reds, and so you're going to opt for the spinel combo. Okay, so we have no $2,500 open either, or are we verifying? Because what I'm thinking is I might just do it again. Verifying and open? Did you tell them they have to wait for Monday for that? Oh, oh, and why? Are we not doing customer service next week? Oh, really? Are you off? Are you? Oh, okay. For a minute there, I got a little surprised. Did you get your red envelope? I don't know. I don't know. I just, red flash has got me thinking. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the red flash. I don't know. You saw me rip an envelope earlier. I mean, I'm pushing the envelopes. I'm ripping the envelopes. I mean, I don't care what color it is. All right. Oh, man. I never got Jess to laugh like that ever. It's been like 15 years, you guys. Okay. So it's $939. Let's make it $2,000 to start. I mean, how much trouble can I possibly get in one day, right? Let's go $2,000 to start. I mean, come on, we got to get an open on that. That's too pretty to just sit here and turn side to side, side to side. I mean, it's just got to go. Somebody's got to love the Mahenge combo with the 552. Or is it just me? That's a really good one there. $2,000. I'll give it 60 seconds, Kevin. Listen, if I can entertain Jess at Club TVON, that's, my day is done. My day is done. 2,000. Antonio, you had the magic bid last time. Do you want to bid on this one? Or are you on something? Nope, he's on something else. All right. So we move. We move. We move? Really? I really don't want to. I want to leave it there. I want to get it home. I mean, we can move, but let's move when we've sold it to somebody, where we're putting it, you know, getting it to shipping, getting it to the shipping department. That's where the jewelry wants to go. It doesn't want to go back in a lonely safe. It wants to go get shipped out to you. Let's take it to shipping. I'm hearing a phone ring. I'm feeling good. 5 seconds left. I'm feeling good. 2,000. Do we have it? We're going to find out. And yeah, I think this was safe to say if we do get a bid, there's probably going to be just one. Because I feel like we've waited and waited, and we dropped it from 4 to 3 to 25. Now we're at 2. It's a really cool opportunity. And there is, hey guys, we got a blue zircon bangle too tonight. So, and don't forget, there's still that really wild amethyst pendant that's still here. I'd like to see that one get a home before we go. Got a rare Marquise ruby. I've got a gorgeous aquamarine. It's a Sierra Santa Maria. It's a round. Okay, so Phantom, tell me what's happening over there. Anything good going on? Nope. Okay. Should we move? Okay, I don't want to bore you guys with the ring, but I was just really thinking we get an open on that. There is one more thing to mention about Tanzanites. I do happen to have a Tanzanite with pink diamonds around it tonight as well. Just putting that out there. It's a $9.89, and it's pink diamond halo. Yes, Joyce, go ahead. Cynthia, scintillating Cynthia from California. Where is she from? Oh, darn, I was hoping she was from scintillating Sherman Oaks or something like that. Or okay, she's from where? Redwood City, up north. Yes. What did she take? Wonderful. Hey, Cynthia, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to our show. Another California girl. Should I pull a Che Diaz and start singing California Girls? Should I try it, Jess? Should I try it? Gosh. Okay. Listen, I'm funnier than Che Diaz, right? No, okay. Oh man, I like Che. All right, moving on. That ring is here. You're a no on that? You're a no? The singing caught me off guard, I will admit. Oh yeah, no, her voice was great. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look at this. I have the coolest Wear Two Ways Morganite pendant. Now, for balance purposes, we're going to let it sit this way. You could also wear it north to south or east to west. So that is entirely up to you. Item number is, I can't believe that Tanzanite spinel piece is still here. I can't believe it. Okay, so we're looking at Morganite. I only have 2 available, so we'll make this quick. It's 4770. It's actually a 318 Morganite. We have loved our pink Morganites of late. I mean, I think we're all getting this understanding of these are so rare to get that true pure pink color. It's a 318. It's got 17 points in white diamonds on either side. And notice how, that's why I wanted to come in close. Look at how they graduate. So you get some much larger round brilliance there exactly directly to the sides, and then they get a little smaller to fill in the oval shape around your oval stone. It's in rose gold only, so no choices to make on this one. No side, what? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought you were going to say open on the Tanzanite, and I was like, I was triggered for a minute. So the pink diamond ring just sold. Congrats on that 16-pointer. That is so beautiful. Let me know, Joyce, who got that one when you know, because it's a fabulous ring. I'm going to show this on the hand because I want to show you. There are basically bales all the way around it. So what that means is, let me show it from the sides here. There you can see if you want to wear it north to south, you're going to put your chain through here. And actually, yeah, you put your chain through 2 of these if you want to wear it east to west. So I'm going to show it on the hand. We'll demonstrate. Let me demonstrate. Here it is from a distance away. So now look how it looks more, I love it. It almost looks like a round stone within the oval. I don't know, something about the illusion that creates. And we've only got 2, so let's make it snappy here. Here's your measurement. It's about 3/4 of an inch. Yep, top to bottom. Now that's if you wear it that way. You can also wear it east to west, which would be right about 3/8 of an inch, top to bottom. But, you know, switch it up by the day. I mean, you got the same chain, right? The same chain's going to work no matter how you want to wear it. So you can kind of choose day by day, or do you like that east-west style, north-south? Maybe it just depends. For me, like, my hairstyle is always dictated by my neckline. Like the neckline of clothing is how I dictate what I do with my jewelry and hair and all of that. So I think just, in this case, it'd be your neckline. It'd be the neckline of your outfit that determines whether you're going to wear it a little more elongated or a little bit more, you know, east to west. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's a new register. Oh, well, we've got to do what the new register says then, don't we? Who is it? Do you know, have you gotten that far yet? Do we know their name or where they're from or who? Marcy from where? Okay, I'll tell you what, Marcy, hold on. Let me get this one going and then we'll go back to the auction, okay? And I think she'll be the only bidder. I mean, I'm just guessing. So, and by the way, who got the pink diamond? Connie! From, oh boy. Really, Joyce? We went through all the M states earlier. Were you not listening to my tutorial? Michigan. Michigan. Okay, good thing. There's no quiz later, okay? Good thing. All right, we'll quiz tomorrow. Here's what we'll do on this one. Rose gold only. You know what? Make it $777. Easy peasy done. And then we'll go back to Marcy's auction. I'm calling it her auction. And where's she from? AR, you said? All right. Marcy's next. Tanzanite and spinel auction. We've got an open. We'll be revisiting that. Look at the color and the perfection of that pink. How much time do we have? We only have like 14 minutes. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to go back to that Tanzanite momentarily. I'm waiting to see who's got 1 or 2. Remember, we have 2 available on this rose gold Morganite with the bigger diamonds there on the sides. Isn't that pretty? And again, mill green as well. And there's that north to south. You can imagine. Just imagine what that looks like. And you go north to south, east to west, either way to wear it. Amazing, great pendant. And it will work because the bales are really large, no matter what, north, south, east, west. You can put your pink diamonds by the yard through it. That'd be really gorgeous. All right. It's Marcy auction time. I got to zoom back. This is, so guys, we had a little delayed open here, but it's a new register. So they had to get registered and, you know, all that. So let's go back and we could actually, think about that. Her first purchase potentially could be a win in an auction on a Friday night And I'm guessing it'd be her first blue wing if she's never shopped here before. That'd be her first foray into the blue wing block D arena, which how exciting is that? And the spinels. I don't know if she's got spinels, but spinels in the Mahenge material are very rare. So heads up and update here for anybody who's thinking about this. There's still a chance. We're still running an auction. We just got that delayed open, so we're revisiting. We do have 2,000. So just a heads up, we've got 2,000. We're looking for $50 increments, and I'm not even going to pop up and say hello. We're just going to go ahead and clock it. And Marcy, we're going to hope for you to get the win here. Because I mean, I'm not saying you can't dial in if you're waiting and you're going, oh, I don't want to. Marcy's really, really going to love this, and I'm looking at her as like a shopper for life if that's her first piece. That's how I look at it. On the Tanzanite? Well, Tanzanite, Marcy, doesn't have clarity issues per se. So it's watch it. It doesn't have any inclusions that we can see, but that's not really unexpected. That's pretty typical. Tanzanites don't wrestle with inclusions like, let's say, emeralds do and diamonds do and other stones do. Most stones do. This one, I'm not talking about the clarity because as a rule, Tanzanites are pretty clean. I've seen inclusions in Tanzanites, but it's rarer. It's a stone that's blessed in that way. What we care about with Tanzanites is the saturation level. And simply this, if you get more saturation, deeper saturation in neons, it's a better quality than lighter. They're usually lilacs and lavenders and light pastel purples and that kind of thing. That's a lower quality Tanzanite. Still rare, still one source, still pretty, all those things, but it's not valuable like a blue wing block D. The more saturation you get, the more valuable it becomes. Kevin, let's run a 2-minute clock, shall we? Okay, well, I will say this. Let me just give it, I got to give it my best shot here, right? Because for the company's sake, right? For the company's sake, we're losing a lot of money on it, and Marcy's that, she's going to be benefiting from that. But if you do like it, and you do want to come in, and you see the value, and your potential, of course, is for a 2,050 bid, because again, teeny tiny little increments on this one, so we will give it 2 final minutes, and then when the 2-minute clock concludes, we will have our winner. Take a look at this, and a brand new register in the lead. So 2,000, did that answer her questions on clarity versus color versus saturation versus what's value? Because yeah, Tanzanites, it's weird because most stones, yeah, they're gonna wrestle with clarity and you're gonna have to search and search and search. But you can look around and look at Tanzanites of all different quality colors and notice that they all generally have a really nice clarity. I'm not saying it's impossible to have inclusions, but this one has none that you can witness or see with the naked eye or even with the up close. Someone said to me the other day, well, things look so, you know, they were talking about emeralds, and she goes, well, I'm worried. I got this emerald, but I don't have it yet, but I don't know, it looked really, really good on TV, but you know how TV is. Anything looks good on TV. And I'm going, no, we're giving you the worst look at you're ever going to get is TV, because TV is up close and personal and unforgiving. You know, it really is. Like your naked eye can't see what the television camera zoomed in like that can. And so remember that. Remember, you're getting it's almost, I always equate it to as if you were at a store looking, you know, traditional shopping, right? And you were looking at a stone, you had it in your hand, you've got the piece, and you put a jeweler's loop up to your eye. That's how I equate looking at gems on TV. Television is brutal. It's showing you every single little nuanced aspect because we've got all the lights trained on it. That's on purpose to show you we get it. You can't shop it in a store. That's the point, right? I know you can't feel it and touch it before you get it. You're going to have to go on what you see. So we give you the most defined, specific, scrutinizing look at it we can. And actually, you'll see more on television than you will with your naked eye ever. So that's really a good thing. So if you're not seeing an inclusion now, you're going to have a difficult time finding one with your own naked eye in person. And that's where I actually think TV, people say, oh, wait, you mean you sell like $10,000 pieces of jewelry to people who are watching on television and they've never seen it before? I'm like, yeah, that's what they don't get. Until you've done and experienced it, you don't realize this is a better look than you can get with a sales associate and a security guard breathing down your neck while you got seconds to decide whether you like it or do we put it back in the case. And, you know, you're looking at it in some weird lighting on a black background because they put out the, you know, all that stuff, right? I actually think television is going to give you a better look than anything you're going to shop for in person. With all that said, it's sold. Congratulations and welcome to our show. I like it in the white. Personally, it's going to look good no matter what, but I like it in the white. But if she only wears yellow gold, go with the yellow, you'll love it. It's our final call on the show, so I'm trying to figure out, here we go. One more look at this, just another flash at this. This is a $9.99 amethyst pendant, yes? How big? Do they need 100 carats? Because I got one. A what? A 989? Did they say bigger than the 5? Okay, let's show it real quick. Did they sound serious? They said, like, that girl's giving away Tanzanites. I think I'll go for the big one tonight. That's what I'd be saying. Like, I've seen the way she's giving them away. Let's go for a bigger stone. Yeah. Here's a 9 carat 89. Take a look at it for our unverified, unregistered viewer. There it is. And this is the one I was mentioning with the pink diamonds around it. It's item number 5430. I would like to use your name, but we don't have it yet. So we'll go with non-registered viewer. But we'd like to make you a shopper, and this is the way we do it with a 989 40. Now, this is a rare combo, too. We just had Tanzanite Mahenges. Now we're bringing you Tanzanite and natural fancy pink diamonds as a halo. This time, I've already done a Tanzanite with big diamonds, big pinks. That went out the door very quickly. Now we're going to bring you a Tanzanite with pink diamonds as the halo. It's 5430, and it's a 989, so just under 10 carats. A square cushion, which I know a lot of people were asking about the square cushion off that wheel earlier, so I'm going to guess that this is a, well, we know it because the color, you can see the color of that stone gives you such an amazing wow. And so saturation's everything here. We'll do a quick blowout for you since we are running out of time. We only have 4 minutes left in the show, by the way. So if you do have any requests or something you'd like to see before we go, obviously we're back in 12 hours. Did you know that? Yeah, to all of our new registers tonight and our new shoppers, this is that weird time of the week where we go from a late night show to an early morning show. So we do a 12-hour turnaround. We'll be back in 12 hours live with you for our Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you live. So morning out here. And this is 44 points in the pinks. Let's, did she end up going with the white gold, Virginia, or did she go with yellow? Very nice. She'll love it. Thank you, Marcy. And it was Marcy, right? Marcy. Marcia? Marcy. Thank you. Thank you, Marcy. Welcome to our show. Enjoy your Tanzanite and Mahenges. Let's talk about this. If you would like it, we'll do quick value here. $89.99. Should be. Not going to be. One caller tonight. Pink diamonds. This is the last blue wing that we have with pink diamonds. This is it. That's all we got. And it's the only one we have that has the pink diamond pave halo. So instead of 89, 79, 69, 59, we're down to 5 minutes. Let's make it even easier than even $49.99. And for, you know what, to that end, if we're going to get this out speedy and still show you a couple pieces here before we go, let's not even ask for $3,999. I will make this real simple and easy. $38.88, one caller only. That's it. $38.88 for one caller. That's my big one tonight. Now, we're not going to have time to bring any out tonight, but I will tell you this. If you do want to see a bigger stone, in jewelry right now, we have up to 40 carats set in a pendant. We have up to 12 carats, or 13 carats rather, in a ring. Loose stones are coming up on February 24th. I can bring you any kind of Tanzanite you want to see, up to 300 carats. So keep that in mind. Just saying. So $38.88 on this one. Let's just flash in. This is what I started to flash when we got that Tanzanite request. I just think this is too fabulous and fun to stay here. If you missed it way early in the show, this is item number 3031. That's our Amethyst pendant, the statement pendant with the circular style and the round stones that total 25 carats of your double-sided, double-faceted. It's all checkerboard faceted across the front and the back of those rounds, 25 carats total weight, 19 points in the diamonds, and that is $999. And check out the size of it. Once again, it was 3031. It was up earlier. So in the show, we've had this. We just showed it early. It's about 2¼ inches top to bottom. And then your bail is going to be right behind that diamond pave circular style. So great looking piece, over 2 inches in length, and all of that for just $999 with 25 carats of outstanding best quality amethyst. And don't forget, we have 3 minutes left. So if you have any questions about anything you saw earlier throughout the 3 hours tonight, let us know. We'll help you out. If you are so inclined to make a request, we can gather anything you need to see tomorrow, which is our morning show again. That starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you will join me for that. Get a little bit of, people say beauty sleep, I say shopping sleep. So get a little bit of shut-eye, get a little bit of shopping sleep, and then we'll see you bright and early in the morning here in 12 hours and 3 minutes. So very, very last call on that one. Did want to pop in. You know what I'll do? I've got a spine tomorrow, a neon spine in a ring. So that's going to be here as well. And there are a few items that are still remaining. So if you have any questions on anything, I just think let's go up close on this one too, just to show you the beauty of these stones as they look from a little bit closer angle here. And we'll zoom back, because they are just just monster sizes there in the rounds. But I kind of love that. And this month's birthstone, we even had a Tanzanite ring earlier. I'm not a Tanzanite, an amethyst. We had an amethyst ring earlier for $777. It was a pear shape. So if you'd like to grab that, I think that might be here. I don't know. Goodness, maybe it's sold. Let us know. And if you have any questions, we're here. We've got operators standing by. They'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air to answer any of your questions or check on availability of any of the pieces that you saw here tonight. And we'll be happy to help you with anything. And then if you want to make a request, something you'd like to see tomorrow morning, you can also let us know. We'll be sure and gather that for you and have that at the ready whenever you'd like to see it in the morning, which is our next show here just in 12 hours. So we'll see you then. A final minute, 40 seconds left in the broadcast. Thank you all so much for joining us on this Club TVON. We love having you at the club, always. It is, again, quick turnarounds. We'll see you in 12 short hours, so set those alarms. I know I will be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bright and early. We'll be here back for you, and can't wait to see you guys for our fabulous Saturday and Sunday mornings. We're here 2 morning shows on the weekend, so all really shows that are just too good to miss. So we hope to see you back in a few hours. And again, get those questions in if there's anything we can answer for you. Let's check on availability. That 9 carat 89 Tanzanite is still here. So all the rest are gone. I think all the 3 carats are gone. All the 552 is gone. And I think that was it. So we've got, again, just the 989 at this point with the pink pave that you just saw. So I'll flash that in as well if you'd like to take that for $38.88. There it is one more time. So that's the 9 carat 89, just under 10 carats. Amazing color. That's the same saturation we were seeing earlier in our 3 carats. But the fact that you can get a nearly 10 carat stone on 5430 and still have that saturation, this is a different item number, just to be aware, so those graphics don't apply, but this is actually 5430. So 30 seconds left. Take either the Tanzanite or the amethyst pendant, your choice there. But last call, just wanted to give you a last look at that if you're considering, because for $38.88 on this one, it's very, very special. And thank you so much again. From all of us here at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your Friday night. Get a little bit of sleep and a little bit of nourishment, because we are back to do more shopping in 12 hours. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you back in just a few.